I like that.
All right. All right. It's counting our time. Well, it is Thursday and we're excited. Katie and I have been waiting for this a long time, haven't we, Katie?
Yes, we have.
We've
Good
been
morning.
waiting to introduce junk journaling to all of you, and
Yes.
today is the day.
Today's the day.
So it's something, gosh, Katie, how long ago, did we ever figure out how long ago we were doing junk journaling?
The first book dated was 2009.
Okay, so it's been a while.
Doing it for a long time.
So it's
in different ways.
In different ways. It's
Yeah.
not a brand new thing,
No.
but it's back, baby.
Yes,
it's
so
back.
We're so excited.
We're happy. We've been talking about this for, oh gosh, when did we start? The end of last year, maybe?
I think so.
A few months.
Yes.
And it's finally here. We've got lots of samples to show you. We've got ideas. We're going to help you get started. We're going to show you journals.
So much to
tell you the tools you need.
And it will be longer, so go ahead and get your water, your coffee, or whatever you need.
Yeah, whatever it is you need. And we don't care what you put in your coffee.
No,
it could be
you don't have to tell us
something
either.
that I like or not or whatever.
Yeah,
cream, yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. Well, I don't have my paper here. I wonder where my paper is with my list. Is about what we're going to do.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
All right. We've got it.
I guess before we get started on junk journaling, we want to show you what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
And we want to show you something really beautiful that we got.
Yes, and a surprise, and it was wonderful.
Oh my gosh, it was really cool.
Yes.
So we're going to flip this back around. Let's go down
right.
here. Whoops, I guess I'm not going down there yet because I'm still looking at us. All right, here we go.
So we'll go ahead.
Katie, let's head over this way.
All right. Well, first thing first is we need to thank Cindy.
Oh my gosh.
Here, I'm going to take this off so they don't see her last name. But she gave us this that says, thank you and appreciate your service. And Cindy, I will say that when we have strategically placed these yesterday on snow day.
Yes.
So we could smell them.
Oh, they smell wonderful. And what a nice surprise.
The eucalyptus was amazing.
They smell very fresh and clean, especially when you're having a blizzard.
Yeah.
So let me zoom in on them because they're so pretty.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Cindy, thank you for thinking of us here at Memory Bound. It was quite a surprise when we got flowers, and it's like for everybody.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
Very nice. She said she appreciated the good service that she had.
Well, thank you very much. It was very thoughtful to think of us in this way, and it was great. And they're from the local flower store.
From Carmen's Flowers, which is a great little shop here in Ankeny.
It's a local one.
Katie, I think they were in business when we were kids.
They were, because I used to get my bouquets.
Yes, prom stuff there. Absolutely. So Carmen's Flowers.
They do a wonderful job.
We'll just give a shout out for them.
Absolutely.
And then also, that came a couple days ago. Yesterday, we had the honor and privilege of launching Janet's latest card kit, which is Hip Hip Hooray. It uses the Echo Park Hip Hip Hooray collection. So, and we have kits left. We made a lot because we don't want people worrying about getting a kit. It makes 8 cards.
And this one doesn't have a price on it.
$34.99.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And you can make an extra 3. She's got 3 bonus cards that she put pictures in for you. So do you want to show that one?
I do, because it's like one of my favorites. But look at the balloons, and then woo, it's your day. And what I really liked about it was not that I didn't like it by all means, but that some of them are birthday and some of them are just celebrate. So if you have something besides a birthday to celebrate, you definitely could find a card that would be appropriate in this kit. And I love the little details. And Janet, like everyone says, you hit it out of the park. I think you hit it outside the universe. It is absolutely amazing. And I do know now how our customers feel, because in the morning I watched the video from home and I was watching these, Kelly showing the cards, and I had almost a panic attack.
Katie got herself
I had to order one online. Yes.
All
right. So those are, and they're also, if you wanted extra inserts, we have separate inserts. They're $4.99. And they're the same inserts that come with the kit, but you can buy another set if you want to use them for other birthday cards, or if you bought 2 kits, which some people did buy 2 kits yesterday.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of you know that Memory Bound is a Tim Holtz fabric store, and we are in his palette program. And yesterday, Kate's trying to get around the table. That is not the camera shaking.
No, it was me.
Yesterday, Tim had a live video here on YouTube. I was going to say here, but some of you are on Facebook and some are on YouTube, and that's fine. Jeez. And he showed all kinds of fabric projects. So if you are interested,
the back quarters.
If you're interested in doing a little crafting with fabric, you know, we've got projects here that Diane and Teresa have done. But if you want to check out and see what Tim's makers have done. You could do that too, and check out his video. He talks about his fabrics, and we think they're amazing. Whether you're a quilter or a crafter. Oh my gosh, Katie brought over the Easter Bunny pattern.
This one, so many people. We have the pattern that Teresa created for us, and this is to make these carrots and bunnies. And so many people have come in to get the fabric.
Just darling.
They are. And if you happen to see that on, was it, what day? I can't remember what day it was. This is a little egg she made. Teresa was actually Tim Holtz's reel.
Yeah, he shared her video on his reel.
Yeah.
Or his reel on her reel or whatever.
So that was on Instagram, and it was so exciting. And Teresa is still doing baseball stuff, but all of a sudden it was like my phone was lighting up with Teresa's on Tim's reel. So that was really, really cool. And we also have a pattern to make these little hearts too.
The pocket hearts.
Very yes. Very cute.
Hearts are good year round. They're always good.
Absolutely.
So check out that video of Tim Holtz if you want to see some other fabric ideas from his makers. And then we're talking about junk journals today. If you're just joining us, Katie, we've been on for 6 minutes, and I don't know if we even said who we are or where we're from.
Oh my goodness. Hi, I'm Katie. I like long walks on the beach. No, we're from Memory Bound, which is in Ankeny, Iowa, which is Des Moines, Iowa, is right in the center of the state. Well, kind of.
Yeah,
and then you go north a little bit, and we're right there. We're so like a suburb of Des Moines. And we have our store online. I'm not sure how much you want me to go
just that we're from Memory Bound in Iowa, and I'm Kelly. So it's Kelly and Katie today.
Kelly and Katie. Yep.
And
we're so excited to share junk journaling.
I love this new system because it tells us how many minutes we've been on so far. We're at 7 minutes, Katie.
So my introduction took 1 minute.
You're doing
Diane's
good.
Gonna be watching
we're doing
today.
good. All right. So also yesterday, we got in a lot of new freight, but we want to concentrate on this new All in Create items that Katie's going to show us.
Because I think it would be great for junk journaling.
I agree. I totally agree.
I'm just going to show these packs. So this one is called Aged Excellence.
For elegance.
Oh, thank you.
Or elegance.
And you'll find out that if you're new here, sometimes I can't find my words this early in the morning. It is number PA27, and it has 10 double-sided papers. Now these papers are...
Katie has them here. Now
they're heavy duty.
Yeah. Oh, you're flicking them like playing cards. If you thought she was shuffling playing cards, that was actually this paper.
Yes. So I'm going to show you one side. I love the blues. These are amazing. These will make great card fronts, or just to use in your junk journals, or if you have other things that you are creating.
Very vintagey and kind of shabby chic.
Maggie would love these, wouldn't she?
Well, she always loves a good wood paper.
Yes, she does. And the backs are then also different. So you have the
lots of color, very colorful wood.
And these the smaller pack is $9.99. And I believe they are what size?
It says right on the front, Katie. Down at the
end. 4 by almost 6, like 5.8. So they're A6 size.
Approximately 4 by 6.
Yep. And then the same things come in the A5 size, which is A5 size, which is actually approximately 6 by 8. So 5.8 by 8.3.
Betty says she loves those papers.
Yeah, these are $12.99. And it's the same colors that I showed you in this one.
Just a little bit bigger.
Just a little bit bigger. And then if you want some really big ones.
Oh, is this the same? Oh, so it's 3 sizes.
Yeah,
Katie, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So this is 8.3 by 11.7. So approximately 8.5 by 11.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Those are cool. Look at her flip. Katie, that was good fanning them out.
Thank you.
I will say you did a wonderful job.
$16.99 for the larger size. So there's 3 sizes in that style, and I'm going to grab this one.
And we have a new category now under our paper. We have a category for All in Create paper. It seems like they're doing more of it, so we just wanted to help sort it out for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
You're muffled.
Oh, okay. So these are the same.
So this is the other one. This is called Boho Boards. And it comes in the same 3 sizes, the A6, which is about 4 by 6. And then we got the one that's about 6 by 8. And then the one that's about 11 by 7. And Katie is showing. And we had a comment go by. Sorry, I missed the name. But Shannon says it reminds her of some of the Tim Holtz papers of the past.
Yeah, we just. Oh, can you hear now? It's on my thing.
Well, it took me from there to there to get.
Okay.
Unless you did
Let me
something
know.
in
Yeah,
between.
I did. I
Oh,
shut it
okay.
off and not back on. So if it
We're working
hopefully,
on Katie.
yeah,
We're working on Katie's mic.
yeah.
And while you're looking at these papers, if you are
Aren't they
just
fun? Look
joining
at
us,
that.
Katie and I are
love
super
these.
excited. Nothing to do with this paper, but kind of.
But it is
Because
exciting
today we
because
are introducing junk journals.
that's my favorite.
And the two of us love that technique. And we've got Peggy's working on one, and Teresa's
Mhm.
got one that we'll be showing you, not today, but going forward.
Yeah. So did you share that these come in the 3 sizes
Yeah.
too?
Yes.
Yep. So they're the same ones, just in 3 different sizes.
Oh, I keep smelling.
right.
I keep smelling these flowers, Cindy. That's just amazing.
Keep smelling
They
the
just.
paper.
Oh, I want to
Oh,
just
and we
stay,
have some
stay
stamp
here.
sets.
Yep.
All right. This stamp set, this would be great in a junk journal. It's number 1253, A6 size, and it is Heritage Homes. So
Okay.
there are little homes in there. Mm-hmm.
It says here this is stone and ink. Are those 2 different ones? I think they're.
They are.
So we have
I'm
one
sorry.
of each. So
I'm
we have
sorry.
Stone and Ink and Heritage Homes.
Sorry
But they're
about
all
that.
homes. They're
Yeah.
all like
They're all
different
houses.
homes with a lot of other things around them.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
And those are also new from All and Create.
$14.99. And then I absolutely love this one. This is the Lost Ink, and it's number 1260. And it's $14.99, and it's the alphabet.
And
I
it's
think
one
that is
stamp.
so
It's
fun.
all one stamp.
Yeah. It'd
So
be great
great
for the
Oh
corners.
gosh, it would be good for the
Wouldn't it?
journals.
Yeah. I think
Yes,
any
that
of
would be
these.
amazing,
I
Katie.
love these. I can't wait to do some more samples.
All right,
All
so
right,
that's
thank you so
that's
much.
a review from yesterday. That's the Tim Holtz fabric video and the new All and Create.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
our flowers.
And
our
the
flowers.
Our flowers are lovely.
All right, well
All right, so now we're going to
let's go
start
talk
our
about
junk
junk
journaling.
journal. We're going to
All right.
spin over here.
Yeah, we're trying out all sorts of different ways of sitting today.
We have a lot of samples to show you about junk journaling. We're going to show you journals. We're going to show you samples of junk journals. And we're going to talk about what the heck is junk journaling, because it's a lot of different things and it can mean a lot of different things to different people. And we're going to come over here and have a little different look.
I'm all ready for you, Kelly.
All right. Well, junk journaling,
Yeah, we're going to start.
just talk about the definition
yeah.
of junk journaling, Katie.
And a lot of people have asked, what is junk journaling and why would you do it? So I hope it inspires you that you'll want to do it. But junk journaling is basically, and you have a definition. Kelly actually wrote down a definition.
Well, it's a creative art form. And
Yeah.
It involves making a journal using found materials, recycled materials. And the term junk actually means things that are often considered unwanted or discarded. And at Memory Bound, we think that's also you want to include your crafty stash.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and we're going to show you lots of samples of what things that Kelly and I have created. Do you want to scoot over?
yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Doug says we got to get together right now. Okay, and you can pull it back a little if you need to, Doug.
Am I taller than her, or am I good?
How are we? Are we the
You're
same
good.
height? This
Oh
is
my
what my
gosh.
growing up, my sister always, because she's younger, 5 years younger, and she was always comparing her height.
Oh, really?
And she always, because she wanted to be maybe as tall as me or taller, because she was considerably
that.
younger. And now I think she is a little taller
Is she? That's okay.
and much more athletic than I am. All right. So
All right.
that is the definition of what a junk journal is. It can
Yeah.
be anything.
And that's the
really.
one thing I think we need to really let you know, that it can be anything and you can use anything. There's no right or wrong way. There's no, yes, that's the way to do it, or no to do it.
So I think I'm going to need to get my phone so I can watch comments.
I'm still muffled, so I'm going to have
Here.
to talk with you, okay? All right.
Put it at the top.
Oh,
We're getting Katie's sound fixed because you're going to want to
okay.
hear everything
Well, that
she
helped.
says.
Yeah. Oh, I bet it was my microphone was facing
Upside
the wrong
down.
way. Yeah.
Mine's right here.
I know.
Here we are.
You have a good
All right.
microphone placement.
I have a good placement right
Yeah.
here. Sometimes I put it on my collar up here, and then when I go like this,
Do
it
you
gets
ever put
muffled.
it on your throat bow?
No, I haven't worn a
Okay.
throat bow for a while,
You should
but
bring the throat bow
we
back.
will have to have a throat bow
Yeah.
sometime.
Mhm.
All right, so let's talk about the different types of
Yes.
junk journals and
Yes.
what you can do with them.
Yeah, there's all sorts of different types, and our goal is to show you and demo the different types. And one of the types that people do is an art one, and they just use paint. I can't even think.
Stamps, paint, inks,
Um,
maybe paper,
tissue
and
paper,
they're really just the pleasure of being creative
Mhm. and doing what you want, just doing it, being
Yeah.
free, and not really having any constraints.
free, Katie.
Yes,
Like in the
like my
70s.
70s
Like
shirt.
Katie's 70s shirt. It's
Yeah.
very free.
And very free. I'm very free. That's kind of funny.
The other type of art or junk journal would be for your memories.
Okay, I have to move this because I feel like you're hiding behind it. There you
It
go.
does make me feel a little better.
There you go. Does that make you feel
I
better?
don't feel as
Do you feel
comfortable
more
now.
free?
I feel more free.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So another type of junk journal would be something to capture or record your memories in. And we've got lots of those to show you too.
Yes. Collages. That's kind of, you can do anyway with
Like
collages.
art.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the art one.
Or you can do collages of photos too. So collage and photos are, well, one is collage, one is photos, and we're going to show you some of
And
each.
we got samples of everything.
Oh,
to
yeah,
show you. So
absolutely.
hang with us.
Yes.
Then maybe you collect something. Maybe you collect, can I tell them, tags off your clothes when you
Did you
buy
bring
new
it?
clothes. I didn't bring it. But maybe you collect that. Maybe you collect coffee cup bands.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Maybe you collect magazine articles. What else might be something that
You
would
collect and put it,
and
things on a vacation.
We need to see the comments.
Yeah, things on a
I'm
vacation.
going to go get my phone.
All right. Things on a vacation that you would collect. And like I said, the video is going to be a little bit long because we're going to show you all this, and we're going to show you tons of samples, and they'll probably be overwhelming. We just want to inspire you. And then we're going to take it through the next couple of weeks, through the month or so forth, or even further. We're going to take and show you demos of the different kinds. So,
All right, let's move.
All right.
We really can just pile these up. Can't
okay,
we?
yeah, we can, can't we? They
I'm
don't have
sorry,
to be
we're making a
displayed.
little change. There you are, Katie.
There we go. Oh,
And
okay.
there we are.
Oh, I should have put some blush on. I'm looking a little pasty and transparent today.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I have no idea what you were saying. Where were
I
at?
was saying that it's going to be a longer video.
Probably,
but
but it's going to be good.
It is, and we're going to show a lot, but we're also going to show, break it down through the month
All
or
right.
weeks. Yeah.
And
my
we
gosh,
do
I need to
have,
wake up.
we do have the comments here in front of us.
Oh, okay.
So if you have ideas on things for junk journals, you can let us know also.
Oh, look at
I'm
the
giving
logo.
Doug a
I know,
signal.
but the logo covers my face.
Here, move
They
the
don't
camera.
understand.
So I will. You have to.
All right, here.
I'm gonna have to,
let me
like,
move
sit.
over. All
We're
right.
gonna have to.
We haven't
pretend.
done it this way before, so we appreciate
Okay.
your
There.
patience.
What
with
if I go
us.
there?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like some of those pictures you see where they don't want to show the kids' pictures, so
Oh,
they put
yeah.
a little smiley face
If
over
you
it or
see
something.
that, is because they don't want to really show me today because I might say. Anyways.
Okay, Michelle has a comment. She says she likes owls.
Oh
And
yes.
doesn't know what to do with her paper and ephemera. So this
Oh,
is
this
going to
is
be
perfect.
perfect. Oh gosh,
Absolutely.
you're going to love this.
I don't know if I like watching myself.
Well, it's kind of weird, but let's concentrate on
Should we do it this
let's
way?
concentrate on the
Okay. The comments.
the comments.
Yes. Oh,
So
good. Paula
sometimes
says
if
she's
we
really
look
excited
down,
for this.
it's
Yeah.
because we're looking at that.
Yeah.
And we're going to raise that up here in a minute.
Oh, I see the difference now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here we are. Viewers like to know what is. Oh, they want to know what a throat bow is. Do you? Katie, sit in her chair. Do you want to explain the throat bow since you brought it up?
Okay. Well, every once in a while, Katie Shane, our altered personality, Katie Shane, and Kelly Ann's altered personality comes out. And Kelly, and we've gone back, and you can watch it on YouTube, can you now?
I don't know if that's transferred to YouTube yet,
Okay,
but it's
so
still on Facebook.
It's called MBTV, and it's on Facebook. And we did some characters from Saturday Night Live.
We have.
Yep.
We have done some things.
At the very last minute, Kelly thought she would tie a bow
I was trying to dress
around.
up.
She was trying to dress up, and I appreciate that. She's trying to dress
I
up
didn't
for the
name
video.
it though. I didn't name it. That was Katie.
Yeah.
You actually
So
named
you
it
had
my
a
throat
big
bow.
bow on her neck, and I just looked over and I was like, Kelly, that is a beautiful throat bow.
Yes.
And so
I don't
that's
have one
where it
on
came
today.
from. No, you don't.
I
I
do
missed
not
the
at
throat
all.
bow.
All
All
right.
right.
So if you're just joining us late today, I have to keep saying this, Katie,
I
because
know.
there are people that come aboard and like, what the heck are those two doing?
Yes. Yeah.
We are talking about junk journals
Yes.
today, and we're introducing them because I think you're gonna see how excited
Yeah.
we are about it
And how much we like
It's a great thing.
It is.
And I don't have any idea where we're at.
Well, we're just going to talk about some other types: diary, planner, a diary, or a planner.
Right.
And Kelly has a really neat
I
planner
have a
that she
planner one
started.
that I started.
Yeah, and a lot of these have been started, not necessarily finished. But I don't think you're a true scrapbooker if you finish your projects.
Well, we were joking about that the other day that what were you, was it yesterday
I
or
don't
maybe the
know.
day before? And we said,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't have any unfinished projects at my home.
Kelly has hers all done.
I have to go like this
Yes.
when I say it, right?
And then Diana burst out laughing and goes, "Can you come to my closet and finish
Yes,
mine then?"
I think that was it, yeah.
Yep, that was it.
Okay.
We also are going to show different techniques that you can do, from layering to paint to
well, and your journal might
Yeah.
just be techniques.
it,
Just
absolutely.
techniques you like
Yes,
to,
thank
to
you.
share.
Yes, yeah,
And it could be nothing.
nothing.
It could be just nothing, just
Yes,
for fun.
and meaning nothing. I watched a video last night, and she had saved just anything that was paper, like her cereal boxes, her
Oh my
soup labels, and
gosh.
everything. And while she does her videos, she just sits and she glues down because it's so satisfying. And then she adds a few stickers. And
Oh my
she does call
gosh.
it, basically, she doesn't do anything. She's doing nothing and covering the white.
But having fun.
Yeah, she
Having
loves
fun.
it. She had books after books after books. So,
All
all
Well,
right.
super.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the rules? Or did we already say
You know
the
what?
rules?
There are no
There
rules.
are no rules.
There are no rules.
Just
Kelly
like-
is quite
Just
excited.
like here at Memory Bound.
Yes, there are no
rules.
rules.
You
Yes.
can do whatever you want. And if you have other ideas, we would love to have you just post those in the comments.
Yeah.
Whatever ideas you might
Oh,
have.
absolutely. Yep. Oh, Letha
We
said she
have
might
some
actually
ideas.
finished one. She finished
Hey.
a thing. Good job.
And
Tim
Jan-
Holtz fabric.
Yes, it does make good covers.
And we will be showing some of those, and maybe using a little fabric in our journals.
I think you'll see it.
You have good posture today.
I'm trying to sit up straight because I don't always, but all right, we're good.
Okay.
All right. Well, you have to kind of start with some type of journal, whether you make one yourself or you purchase a journal that's already made. So we thought we would start by showing you
I'm reading
some
comments.
journals.
If I'm looking down, I'm reading comments.
Doug, are you able to raise
But
this
look
up?
at. Oh, I have to read it.
You have to,
Envelopes. From
Jan?
the mail.
oh yeah, save
Yes,
your envelopes.
save your
I
envelopes,
just pulled some
yes,
out of our
yes.
recycle box the other night.
Did you really?
Janet shared the throat bow videos.
Oh.
So if you want to see it, you're welcome to. Maybe Katie, Shane, and Kellyanne will be back. I don't
Yes.
know.
They've been
might be
kind
back.
of needing to get out lately.
Yes.
So, yes.
It's that personality.
It is
needs
that
to come
personality
out.
that we like to let go.
We try.
Yes.
We try.
Mhm.
All right. Well, Katie, should we start by showing some different journals?
Yes. One of the things you have to do when you're junk journaling is deciding, well, what you're going to want to use it as. And if you don't know how you're going to use it yet, that's quite all right. But we're going to show you all sorts of different journals to, that's right.
There
They doesn't.
I thought if we could raise that
Oh,
up.
there,
could-
that we don't look
we
so.
wouldn't be looking down like this to
Yes.
read the
Oh my
comment.
gosh, tea dyeing paper. We've done
Yeah,
that.
that's another
Yeah.
another good one.
That's a good one. That's a
Cindy
good
Cindy
one,
Grant was here and she tea-dyed paper with us.
Yes. I'm trying to read these and
And we're trying to look at the
so,
camera.
yeah.
We're not used to having to read comments like this.
no, so
it's-
do realize this is the first time we have done this, so just hang in with
It's
us.
good. It's
It
all
is.
good.
It's all good. It's all fun.
Should we start with the Seven
Yes.
Gypsies journals, Katie?
Yes.
I'm going to pass these
All right.
over.
So these types of journals are now I have to figure out where I'm gonna. Do I do that?
That looks good.
Okay. So this, and then I'm going to pull it away. These are the different journals. This one, oh, I don't have my glasses. The composition book for $14.99. I know.
I can read things.
And then it is a paper that looks actually tea dyed.
It
And
does.
it also has some like a water, like if you looks like it's been
Water stain.
stained. Thank you. Again, it's earlier in the morning for me, and I have not yet had my.
You haven't had your coffee?
No, I only had one today,
Okay.
and nothing's kicked in yet. All right, so there's that one. And
Hopefully
this
by
is
the end of the
about-
video, Katie's caffeine will kick in. That's what
Yeah.
we're hoping for.
It's 9x6. This is a good size. 9x6. So that's
Katie, my copy.
Oh,
It's wonderful. It's really good.
All right. Then this is another one from Seven Gypsies, and this one is kind of cool. It's the mix and match book. So it's held together by a little ring here. So you could easily open up this ring and add some extra junk here and there. And when you look at the pages, it's the same type of pages. They're kind of tea dyed or stained.
Janine's using this one.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
really?
and Diana might. Yeah,
And
because
this
they like
is-
the size. They like the different papers. In
It's
it.
$15.99.
Yeah.
Oh, here, Katie, let me pass you another one. We have
Oh,
to
okay.
share.
All right, this is another one. This is it's the spiral journal. It's $21.99, and again, it's just larger. So this size is
$21.99 or the size?
size.
The size, it's approximately 8.5 by 11 and maybe
Yeah.
9 by 12.
So it's a little bit larger. I actually like this, and after watching some videos, I think I might need to get a bigger one. Oh, if I need a bigger one, this one might be the right one.
How about a 12 by 12?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
This is the 12 by 12 composition book. So we're just showing you, we're starting off by showing you some of the journals. And
last night, like I was doing something, but they were using bigger ones like this. Because they just wanted, basically, they were doing the nothing technique, just adhering stuff down.
just like a collage.
And this is one of my favorites.
I'm going to let you share this one, Katie.
This is one of my favorites. I refer to it as the hotel journal because when you open it, it has ledger paper. And it reminds me of those old scary movies.
Katie did a nice impression of that, didn't you?
When the old scary person comes up and asks you to,
like in the Psycho
please
movie,
give me your name.
I want to look down here.
I
but I need to
know.
look up there.
And then I write it down and I say,
Yes.
how many people are staying?
Yes, she does.
And so I love
Katie's
this.
a big
But
movie
you
buff.
could tear those out too. That's one thing with all this. With this has a nice leather bound cover and even has a strap that's going to keep everything in there. But eventually you probably won't want it the strap because it's going to have so much
It's going to
junk
be
in
so
it.
full. We can't
Yes.
wait to. I can't wait to show them our
I
samples,
love these.
Katie.
This one has been a bestseller too, I would say.
It is Katie's hotel book.
$37.99. Katie's hotel book. All right.
Now, Dina Wakely's got two different books. She's got her media journal, and this has got your craft pages, and they're about 7 by 10. And, oh, what's so funny?
They linked Katie's hotel journal.
Janet called it your hotel journal. This one is $24.99, and it's really nice. It's got the heavier craft pages, and they're
This
really
is
heavy.
nice.
Katie, you need to feel that. Oh, flick it on your microphone. There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
really heavy. That's like card.
that's a
like
good
maybe like
test.
almost a card.
So this is great if you want to do
Chipboard.
painting because it's nice and heavy, or maybe some of the Tim Holtz crayons or some sprays, some of the heavier media items.
Deb has asked if we're going to show examples. We have a whole table over
we got a whole
there that
table.
is samples galore.
wait.
We are going to show you tons of samples. Don't you? Yes.
Maybe we should have
Hang
shown
on.
the samples first. I don't know. We went back and forth.
Yeah. So we're good now.
But
Go
we're
right
going to
ahead.
keep showing you journals because
Yeah.
that was our plan.
Yes.
This is the newest one from Dina Wakely, and it's actually a reproduction of a 1920s hardware store ledger. And it's got paper also that works really well with paints. If you want to get into some of the mixed media, it's got the paints.
Isn't that fun?
And it says 24 on here for the date, but you guys, that's not 2024.
That's what the first thing we
It's
thought.
1924.
Yeah.
Both
So
of
it's
us,
like 100 years.
both of us looked at, and we're like,
Mhm.
why did they use current dates? And then we're like, oh,
Oh.
it's so weird that our life,
That was 100 years ago.
that we got 24 showing
Yeah.
up again.
This is very good. Very,
So.
very, very good.
All right.
I
hang on,
like
we're
that. That
making-
one's been a bestseller too.
That's $27.99. This
and
is
what
the
size
newest.
is that?
It's about 12. It's 11 by 7. 7 by 11.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Doug.
Now we don't look like we're looking at the floor.
Not so much. Not so much. All right.
Let's show those
These are two that I've purchased to use.
two. Yeah, two that Katie purchased.
Imagine that.
Here, I'll hide
Yeah.
behind it.
Hey. Okay, these are
Do
two
that again. That
that
was
was
fun.
kind of fun. One.
Hi.
Now look at the camera.
Let's
I keep looking
let's-
down.
let's
It's very
be mature
distracting. Okay. So these are two that I have purchased. These are the tonic ones. This one is $14.99 and the paper weight is
110 sheets, 65
65
pounds.
pounds.
So it's a little bit lighter
Yeah.
and definitely not as heavy as the Dina Wakely.
and I really do like this and I'm using it. The edges are perforated and so I do rip them out and I put them in other places or some of my stuff I have left in there. The other one that is exactly the
It's
same,
the same.
and it's also $14.99, the same price, but it's on a spiral. The pages are also perforated on this one also, but so I'm actually been using both of these.
Katie's, she's dueling.
I am trying to kind of figure out what I'm going to do here. Yeah.
They're both really
Yeah,
nice.
these are really nice ones. I like the covers, and the paper is a good size also. And there's a lot of paper in it too.
There is a lot.
Yes.
And-
All right.
And we're going to show you lots of techniques. We're not going to show you a lot of techniques today, but we're going to show you a lot of samples. And I know, I think
Oops.
people are getting excited for the samples, but let's show the visual journals. And this is the Bristol Smooth journal. Let me take the little cover, the little sheet off so you can see it.
Teresa's using some of these.
These are really nice.
Mhm.
They're 5.5 by 8, and this has got 100-pound paper on it. and it's very smooth. So I think that's good if you want to do a lot of
Oh, yeah,
journaling.
that's
Did you
heavy.
feel it?
Mhm.
Isn't that, do you want to flick it on your microphone?
Would you like me to?
It won't flick quite as hard as the other one. Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, it's
So
good.
that's it passed the flick test.
Yes.
This one, I don't know how much it is. Oh, $13.29. Weird price, but $13.29.
Oh, the 29. Yeah. All right.
And there are
This is a.
5
You can
different
see
ones.
it has the little bit of a.
It looks like a
cover.
leather cover,
Yeah,
but
leather,
it's
but
not.
it's
But
not.
it's like a glossy,
Yeah.
really heavy chipboard cover.
So you can adhere things to it if you want
So
to
that was
change
the
the cover.
Bristol Smooth. This
Mhm.
is the Bristol Vellum. And this one's got 48 pages, same size, 5.5 by 8. And Katie, do you want to? Oh, I don't think there's much to look at here, but it's
Oh,
very similar.
It's a little bit heavier though than the Bristol Smooth, isn't it?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. I think you'd be happy with either one.
Are these
Um,
perforated?
And this is also good for doing some charcoal or some paints and stuff on it.
Yep.
And then there's the drawing journal.
There's so many of these.
It looks the same. Doesn't
Yeah.
that look just the same?
It is.
The only difference is this line right here. So if you are shopping, Katie's got yellow, I've got orange,
and Doug's
and we got
told me to
green.
hold up green. So
and
far,
we still have more.
yeah.
So this
These are
one
nice.
is 84 pages. It's a little bit lighter weight because it's a lot for sketching. But Katie, it still feels heavier than.
Oh, it is. Does
feels
feel heavier. It has a little
lighter.
bit more of a texture to it.
Yeah, a little
Just a little
texture,
bit,
a little
yeah.
bit lighter than the Basil cardstock.
Yeah.
And then the mixed media one, again, it looks the same. A little different green
Yeah,
here.
it's all that. The only thing that's different is the paper.
And this 8 pages, and it's really heavy duty. You could do about
Mhm.
anything in this one. in
That's
the
going to
mixed
be
media.
good for your goop and for
Can I-
your paints
your
and for
goop?
your
I love that.
stuff.
And then we
Otherwise
got the
known as Tim Holtz
watercolor,
stuff.
the 90-pound watercolor one.
That's
which-
good for
Guess what this is
watercoloring.
good for,
think,
everybody?
yeah.
Watercolor.
Mhm.
And then we have this
I
one.
love
is
this
big.
one.
This is more like, what do you think, 11 by 12? 9 by 12.
9 by 12.
44
Wow.
pages. Now this is 140-pound watercolor paper. This is what we've been using in my watercolor class.
Oh yeah, it is heavy.
And it's really nice and heavy and by
It's like watercolor.
and it's gonna let your watercoloring flow. But it's
Yeah.
also good to put your junk in.
Exactly.
And
it would
maybe
hold
you're gonna
some good,
watercolor
good adhesive and put
watercolor
some
your,
stuff.
with some.
And you can.
with
That
your
would be
junk.
part of the art stuff.
So the
yes.
visual journals are also really nice, and they're all spiral bound, which I think makes them easy, Katie, to open and flip around and use.
Yes,
I will
spiral bound
tell
is
you,
nice.
The other night at class, I tried to rip a page out, and I could not do it. So I
Oh,
had
'cause
to,
it was
I had to
so
cut my
heavy?
page out. Yeah, it's so heavy.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that's the visual
Yeah,
journals. Now,
lots of
what else have
visual
we got to
journals.
show?
Now these are more of like I don't know, fun. Do I want to say?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to start with this one. So these are the
Oh my
little golden
gosh.
books, and are these online? Because it's
No, no, because there's different styles.
Every
so they're
single one
not
we have
online.
is a different style.
And Christmas ones.
Yeah.
You could call it.
Ones, but they have the storybook and the front goes to paper, and the paper is lightweight, but you can always adhere 2 of them together of the paper.
Oh, sure.
So it'd make it thicker.
You could
heavier,
also get
yes.
yourself a cinch, and you could get your own golden books
Absolutely.
and cinch them up.
And then the book's finishes in the back. So you still do all the pages, and maybe you don't want it to be this thick. You can rip them out, but it's also fun because you can turn them and you can make pockets,
and
flaps,
all
and
kinds of fun
all
things.
sorts of things. And we're going to show you samples of that. So that was the little golden book, and they are all different, and they're $13.99.
We could show these together,
Yeah,
Katie,
I
because we
think so.
have 2 of these little books.
Mhm.
If you were on Merry Makers, this might look familiar to you that we use the red one for Merry Makers. And we also have a black one, and the black one is blank, and the red one's got lines on it. It's got little college ruled lines.
Oh,
These are only $3.99, a great way to start or just to do a smaller project. We're getting comments about the sound.
yeah. So we're going to take us.
And it's glitching. It's like stopping and starting.
Okay.
Now it's,
All right. Now we're okay?
All right. We also have the memory bound journal.
Oh.
And I'm actually going to do,
hard.
I'm going to use this and put some of my memory bound memories in this year. With
What
some
is
photos
it
and
really
things.
for?
Oh, okay. It's really an inspirational journal that if you see an idea here, I don't know. Can I show the page up close?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Does that look good, Katie?
Well, I don't think it's
Can
trying
you
to
see
focus on us.
Oh.
There.
So if you see an idea that you like and
There
you
we
want
go.
to remember it, maybe it's from our
Oh.
video, maybe it is somewhere else you saw it or online on our blog, and you can jot down the date, the technique, some notes about it, and who maybe the designer was, and you can keep track of your ideas. And there's a lot of our viewers that do this with their journal. And look at the inside page.
I love the inside page. Those are our new colors.
Yes, it's all new, and it's a really pretty teal on the front.
But you're going to use it
And
as
I
a
don't
junk
know how
journal.
much this is because there's no price on it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not sure, but Janet, I'm sure will link it. I think they're like $6.
Okay.
All right, then, Katie, this one I think is online, the bingo journal. Whoops.
Oh.
I'm like, here, the bingo journal. This is $11.99, and this is an authentic bingo card, and it's got a chipboard back, and then it's got paper
Yeah.
pages. This would be really
It
fun.
would be
Such a
fun.
cute little
It
size.
is. And that could also be art journal. I mean, you can use any journal for anything or any
Yeah,
size. So
It's about 5 by 5.
Yeah.
And $11.99. All right, what else do we have for journal
all right,
before we
this
go
one
and
is
show
just
our?
a super fun journal.
Oh,
It's one that you can go ahead and you can junk it up. It's called Wreck This Journal, and it has different pages in it of what you should do or what you can do. Write carelessly, write or draw with your left hand, just all sorts of different things.
There's one page in there, Katie. I was looking at it
Yeah.
yesterday where you take the stickers off your fruit.
Oh my
and
gosh,
there's a
like the
page in
banana
there
stickers?
just to put all the stickers from your fruit on. So
Would it be wrong to go to the grocery store and just go like this?
yes,
Yes,
it
it
would.
would.
Doug,
Okay.
Doug said it would be.
Doug says no, then I can't do it. I could say I'm from memory bound and I'm just using my junk
Yeah.
journal.
Oh, don't say you're from memory bound if you're stealing fruit stickers. Okay.
My boys they had one journal together, and when we introduced these, they loved it.
Yeah.
It was when they were younger, and you can take it into the shower, and they did, and you can
Oh
run
my
it over with a
gosh.
bike and mud, and it is wrecked, and they absolutely had a ball with it. Anything you're not
I
supposed to do
think
with a book,
Even
you
if you're
can do
not
it.
doing a junk journal,
Yeah.
I think, Katie, this would make a great gift
it would
for
wouldn't it?
maybe a teenager or maybe graduation.
Oh,
or
yeah.
college. I could
The
see
boys
when
love
our
it.
kids were in college, they would have had a lot of fun with
It would
that.
be a great stress reliever too.
Yes.
Yes, to be able to do all those things.
Well, and you don't have to think about what you want to do. You just
No.
read what it tells you to do, and you
Yes.
do it.
All right, these are
Oh, cute,
fun.
darling.
I
Those are
love
darling.
these. They are $3.59, and it's actually a half of a composition book, and it has
I didn't know
line
there was
notes.
such thing.
No, and it's It's like this. It wasn't
It's
like they
real.
cut it.
It's real. We didn't cut these.
No, and I have some ideas for this one, but the
Oh.
papers are a lot lighter. So, but you can glue 2 or 3 together, and you're
Sure.
good to go because there are no rules. You can do
That's
whatever
right.
you
No
want.
rules.
Yes.
Here.
All right. Oops, sorry.
Oh, I was just getting my notes.
All
We
right.
got notes, you guys.
Yeah, we want to make this good. All right. Should I just go ahead? Because those will be
Yeah,
all at once.
yeah.
Okay. This one is by Studio Calico, and it's a traveler's notebook. What would you say it is? About 5, 4,
4 or 5 by 9
7? Okay.
or 8.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
official
a
traveler's note.
notebook. Yeah.
And you guys, Katie has a sample of one of
Yes,
these.
I
that we'll
have
show you.
used it, and I think it's almost going to be. We're talking about doing it as a demo of how I used it, but I love the traveler's notebooks. Don't forget your traveler's notebooks.
Hey, Katie, while you get out the next thing,
Yeah.
Peggy made a comment, and she
Oh,
said
yeah.
she's doing this with her grandsons. And when
I want to hear
she
about that,
goes over
Peggy.
there, when they come over to her house, they pick out a page or two and they just do them together.
Yeah.
I never even thought
That
about
would
doing
be fun
it
with
with
your little
grandkids.
ones.
That-
Yeah,
That's a great idea.
It is so
and
much
good
fun.
memories because
Yeah.
it's not just a gift, it's an experience.
Yes.
And I know a lot of our
It's
nieces
good
and
memories.
nephews say, their kids, they want experiences. They don't want,
There's
Like
one that
gifts.
you have to eat something colored and then lick the page.
oh, geez.
So Jack had a blue popsicle, of course, Jack, and just. So then.
What good memories
yeah,
that
I
is.
know. All right, this one is called a projects journal. And what you do is you can put your projects and the date. That's how it's supposed to be used. The
But-
overview, but I would use it as a junk
You can
journal.
use it for a
There's
lot of
also
different
a
ways.
weekly one, and I have actually the weekly one sitting on my desk. And I flip it, and I'll test stamps on
Oh,
it,
sure.
or I write notes on it. If there's something important on the TV that I want to remember, I write it down like
I
a
love it, Katie.
like a code.
Code.
Sale code. So this is, and so
So
it's kind
funny.
of turning it into a junk journal, but you can use it as a project one, or you can just use it as your junk journal. And it's by Studio Calico, and I like how it flips this way.
I do too. Now, the last thing we're going to show you before we go on to our actual samples of our junk journals is just some things that we put together with the cinch. So we just have some things that are wire binded wire binded. Is that the right terminology?
You know, it's okay for memory
Coils.
bound.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
One of them is just this little 4x6 book, and we actually showed this. It's blank because we haven't done it. Whoops, we haven't done it. I don't know where to show things.
You guys, the cameras or the screens over here, the cameras
Cameras
over
here.
here, and we are not trained.
We're not trained.
No.
We have not really ever had where we looked at comments on something while we're trying to show you things. Usually
No.
we are looking at it from another source. So,
Yes.
but I think we're doing all right.
We're
are we
getting
doing?
there.
Are we? Should I ask?
Yeah.
Are we doing?
Oh, and
okay?
we both look over.
Are we doing okay? I hope so. I hope so. So here's just a little bunch of scrapbook papers. It doesn't have to all be junk.
No.
I mean, this is just
well,
some
some of your
scrapbook
bases
papers.
have to be. Yeah, you can
And
junk all your
here's
scraps.
one where we just took a collection,
Definitely.
travel collection, and we have just put it together with our cinch.
So it's kind of basic,
and-
like your base for your junk.
Yes, that's what
Yes,
we're showing
yes.
you. And then Katie, look at this one that Katie has, and it's
Yeah.
got, oh my gosh,
It's got junk in
it's
it.
got a lot of junk in it, but it's all bound
Receipts.
together.
Receipts,
can't
lined
really see it.
paper,
It's hard to hold it up and
Yeah.
show it to everybody. It's got tabs. throughout.
tabs.
Katie, I don't know if there's
Library
anything
card.
secret in here that
No, I
you don't
haven't
want
done
us to
anything
see.
with it. I've been saving it for the
But I think you
perfect
can see
thing.
that it just has a little bit of everything.
and then
here's
just
a
bound
glass,
it together.
Here's a glassine bag, it looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Literally anything.
And then this one we did when we showed our cinch, when we had the mini cinch, introduced the mini cinch. This is some of that Tim Holtz paper and some of his file folders that are just cinched together.
Then we have those file folders.
We do.
Mhm.
So
and
it,
we'll be talking in the future about other things you can
We
use.
will.
I'm sorry, didn't
so
I?
no, you're perfectly fine. So we've shown you some things that are already made, and we've shown you a couple ways to make your own. And this is probably one I really love, Katie, because this is one that Katie and I also cinched
Mhm.
up, and it was a cinch.
It was,
wasn't
I was
it?
gonna
Were you
say
gonna
the
say that?
same thing.
So this is just a little bit of everything. It's got envelopes. It's got the Tim Holtz file folders, different kinds of envelopes, and
It's yeah.
just lots of fun stuff. It's even got just some
Legal size.
legal size paper
Yeah,
cut up and
I
put
like
in
it.
there. And here's a couple more envelopes and card bases. So you can see that
Mhm.
this is a great starter, and
It
we want to
is.
help you get started.
Yeah.
So that's why we wanted to show you all these journals.
Yep.
Just kind of get you thinking about, ooh. And then when you see our samples, you're like, ooh, I could do this. And maybe I want to grab that red journal. Maybe you
To
have
do
a
it.
favorite team and this is the color, or your favorite color is red. Or maybe, ooh, I'm going to do some watercoloring. I want to get the visual journal.
Or maybe you want to get the hotel book.
Maybe you do. Maybe you do.
I was
But junk journaling is just like crafting. It's something that reduces your stress, because when you're
yeah.
just putting stuff together, whether you're making something for real or
Mhm.
not, you're not thinking about your problems. It makes you happy.
Or what you have to make for dinner.
Yeah, or what's for
Yeah.
dinner,
Yeah.
or it's a great way to keep your memories together. Doug is shaking his head. Doug
That's
is
all he
behind the
does.
camera and he's shaking his head. Doug shakes his head a lot.
Yes,
lot.
he does.
So
He's very quiet. But when he goes like this.
and Letha says she uses a lot of her Elizabeth Crafts.
Oh, yes.
Things
And
to
that
make
was
her
something we've
journals,
talked
and
about
Tim
also.
Holtz.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
So you kind of have to think to yourself, what do I want to do in my junk journal, and what journal do I want? But if you're
And
still
how
not
many?
sure, exactly.
We have a few going.
Oh my gosh, I have a few going, and obviously when we turn the camera around,
We are
they're
going to
gonna
turn the camera.
"Whew."
We're going to show you. Are you ready to see our samples?
I thought we
Um,
needed to share what we're going to do. Use the
Oh,
tools.
go ahead. Go. Oh, you want to share the tools next? Okay, let's
Okay.
do that.
All right, that's what I have.
Sorry, we
So,
got to wait for our samples.
For the first thing, you set aside your
you need the
journals.
journal, the
Yeah.
book, whatever it's going to be.
And now you need to decide what tools you want to use.
And it doesn't really take a lot.
No,
We've got
if
some
you
bonus
have-
things, too.
Yeah.
And it's things you probably have already.
Oh
don't you
yeah,
think, Katie?
it's not as we don't have to spend a lot of time on the tools. One, you're going to need adhesive, right? As I call you, Teresa. Okay,
Adhesive?
Connie. All right.
Just call me
Yeah,
whatever.
adhesive. So you might want to
Just call me.
use mono tape, and
Or
this
any
is Kelly's favorite.
That's
any
my
adhesive.
favorite. That's why I picked
Yeah.
it.
Well, I'm starting to use this. It's so quiet.
It's very, you know how some of them go,
Yeah. That's a good sound.
that one's very quiet.
Or maybe you have something heavier, you're going to need some score tape.
Or pockets, if you're making pockets.
Yep, liquid glue. You could use your Nuvo glue. Lots of people love the glitter glue, but the glitter glue,
And it's not glitter for glitter.
Right.
It's Art Glitter is
Art
the brand.
Glitter is the brand. Yeah, don't think it's glitter. I use this, so
Katie
if I
hates
use it,
glitter,
you
you
know it
guys.
does. Yeah, I've had some PTSD with it. All right, the Yoo-hoo or the Yoo-hoo.
Ooh, it is you.
Oh, the Yoo-hoo
Glue
glue
stick.
is $4.29.
Yoo-hoo glue, right?
It's $4.20. We were gonna be professional.
We are being professional.
We even had to talk.
Doug's shaking his head even more, Katie. Glue sticks are nice too if you want to just have something, especially if you're traveling and you want to just be able to take the cap off, swipe your glue on, and stick it down.
Yeah, because Kelly does this with her glue stick. I do this.
I do use a glue stick occasionally for
Yeah.
something.
All right. What else do we need, Kelly?
Well, another thing that's important is a pair of scissors. And you know what? I bet you guys have a pair of scissors. And if you don't, these are the ones I use all the time.
Mhm.
The EK Success scissors, the cutter bees,
They're sharp.
but they're very sharp.
They're very
Don't let your
sharp,
kids
yes.
use them. Our grandsons come over
Oh,
and they're like,
yeah,
Grandma,
no,
are
no,
these
no.
kids scissors? And I'm
Oh
like, no.
no.
But they do have a little tip on them. So if you are maybe taking your junk journal somewhere
Yeah.
with you, you can just put the cap on these. These are $12.49, super sharp, good for fussy cutting also for our
Yes.
fussy cutting.
Fussy cutting for
people.
your journals. Another thing you're going to want is
Yeah.
pens, and I use the La Pens, and we have a rainbow of color of
I
La
don't
Pens.
know why I picked those colors out. They're
I
kind
know,
of your
that's kind
basic
of-
colors. Katie's getting them up close.
Oh
But
my
there's-
gosh,
I
I need to
think
watch
there's
my
about
facial
15
expressions.
There's about 15 colors. Are you watching your facial?
Yeah, those aren't pretty.
You need to look
Why
over
did you
there
never
if you're
tell
watching your
me
facial.
about my
I
facial
can't look at them. I'm trying to
expressions?
look at the camera to be professional.
Well, wow.
The Zig
at my
Writer,
eyebrows.
gosh, you guys, that's a classic. How many of you got this when you started crafting back with Creative Memories or whoever it might be? But those are nice because they have two tips, a fine tip that's the same as the La Pens, and then it has a bold tip.
All right, I was reading comments. I like the grab and
let's
dab.
see.
Shannon says she uses glue sticks to grab and dab. I like that.
Oh, that is fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right, what else do we need, Kelly?
Donna's laughing. She's got the image of Doug shaking his head in the background.
Oh, I'm sure.
And you guys, we're not making that up.
No.
He is sitting behind the camera, watching whatever. There he is, and he keeps shaking his head at us.
Yes.
All right, a date stamp. Now you don't have to have a date stamp, but I personally love
Oh.
date stamps.
Yeah, I use it.
And if you are doing, I think I did use it in some of my journals that we're going to show you. And the big date stamp is out of stock, but it will be back in stock next week.
Yeah,
We've got more of those coming.
Do you feel like I'm?
You are kind of getting into my space,
I
but
know,
it's okay, Katie.
But I am known for that. If you have
She
not,
is. Don't ever craft with Katie, right?
No. Oh, that's fine. But you have to put some tape down so I don't cover it. Yeah.
We
to
should
keep
have
in my
put some
spot.
right here.
We should have.
It's okay, Katie.
It is for some reason I end up right beside the person that I'm crafting with.
Now, yeah, she's okay. Notice how I'm over here now and Katie's in the middle. She's the main event, everybody.
Notice that the
Doug's shaking his
MB,
head again.
I was behind that and now I'm not.
I have to keep moving the camera.
All right. Well, let's talk. Washi tape is another super handy thing, and I did use some washi tape in my journal.
That's a good one.
And we're going to show you more in detail my journal tomorrow, but we'll give you a peek at it, maybe. But this is the Color Vibe washi tape. How many of you have a stash of washi tape? And Gloria.
And Gloria, yes.
All of us
Gloria
and
is
Gloria.
the queen of washi.
Oh, Gloria's
Yes,
here. Come on
Gloria.
over, Gloria, and say
Come
hi
on,
to
you have to
everybody.
come behind us right here.
Because look, okay, here's Gloria, and
You have to look here, but we're gonna look at you here. Oh, duck
Okay.
down.
Okay, get
See,
down a little
We
bit.
gotta see. There
There
she is.
Gloria
Yes.
has a washi tape problem.
Yeah.
How
It's
many?
okay.
Do you have any idea how many rolls you have, Gloria?
Well, I think I stopped counting at 400.
400. She stopped counting. Everybody.
Good
How
job.
many- how many
Gloria.
years
They're
ago?
little. They're little.
Yeah. They're little and very portable, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
They don't take
Yeah.
a lot of room.
It's
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
because not only can you decorate with washi tape, but you can stick things down with your washi tape.
Yes,
so that's
exactly.
super handy.
Gloria loves washi tape. Thank you,
Thank you.
Gloria.
Thanks, Gloria.
All right. And you will probably want some sort of ink. You can use distress ink. You need ink to stamp.
Yeah, if you're going to
Yeah, if you're
stamp, you'll
gonna
need some
stamp,
ink. So whatever
you
ink
can
you
use
have.
oxide. I usually use oxide. I do have distress. And if you're going to be doing some edging or stencils or
True. You need
other
a little
stuff,
bit of that.
you need a little bit of these. These are
little bit of that.
blenders. Yeah.
I'm like,
These are $6.99.
you didn't say what they were, but you
And they're
need them.
$4.99. These are the blending tools.
All right, so there's some
Kelly.
tools, but basically, really what you need is a journal, whether you make it or
Yep.
purchase one ready, and your junk. And what was the third item you needed? Adhesive, right? Those are the basic. The three things that you
journal,
need.
tools,
And junk.
and
Or
junk.
your paper
Yes.
stash, your craft.
Yes.
Whoops, did I say crap?
That's
Your
okay.
craft supplies.
You have
With
to go to HR
T,
later.
FT, no P.
I'll show you
All
the
right,
way.
okay. And then Katie also picked up these little zipper bags.
And I'll show you why. These are amazing because I take an empty one with me on vacation and put it at the bottom of my suitcase. And when I come home, it's full of junk. Yep. And so these are perfect junk keepers.
Do you want to just get that and show that right now?
Oh,
you
my
can't.
junk?
We
I
can't
can't.
show it on this camera.
Yeah.
We'll have to go to our other
That would
view.
be hard.
Okay.
All right. So now we're going to go to our next view and the star of the show, the binder.
Yeah, we're going to show you some
The
junk binders.
samples. Oh, I ruined it. Had a good.
It's okay.
Okay.
I think
All
they
right.
get it.
Oh my gosh. Kate has 2,000 washi tapes.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Sharon has a box of 49 to market. We're reading the
We're
screen
reading
now
the
more than we're
comments,
looking
yeah.
at you, so we apologize for that. We need a ticker tape coming right down in front of this camera that we can.
Oh,
just
we
read.
do. Yeah.
But all right, let's move over, Katie.
All right.
I think it's time to show some junk.
All right.
Journals.
We are going to put it on the arm, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Here we go. Part 3. I'm going to grab a quick drink if you don't mind. Oh, thanks.
We're taking the camera out of the holder, and we are just going to. Here's Doug, everybody. Doug, thanks for all your help. This
Hello,
morning.
everybody.
And there's Chris over there. Oh, and Chris has the new memory bound shirt on. Another one.
Yes, I do.
So there she is.
I like that.
Yeah, me
I've
too.
got
I like
the.
the
I think I
V-neck.
have the same one.
Is someone buying the
All right.
hotel one?
They're buying this
Oh.
one.
So we're
Mine's
going to
just
spin it
picking
around. And Michelle says she collects a lot of junk when she's traveling, and that is a wonderful thing to do. And I like to do the same thing. So we're going to get our phone right here in the holder so we can look down.
We'll just put a journal there. How about that?
It's perfect. I think we might want to move it a little bit like this. Katie's getting there. We had a really nice display, and
Oh, Kelly, I
it's
lost
all right.
this.
so we off the front. Okay, I can fix that.
I remember that. This is Chris.
We got a glare right there, don't we? Can we slide it over this way, Doug, so we don't have the glare? Just over here to the left a bit. We're gonna, oh man, that's tight. Oh. Okay, we're just,
Maybe we can move the item.
see if that's better.
I have to say, we had such a nice display. We didn't even need it. Oh, that looks. Here you go. Looks
Okay.
good. All right.
All right, now for the fun part, Katie.
Okay.
And you wanna, maybe we could, let's get this.
Even down closer.
We got a good view. How does that look? Pretty good?
Everybody's saying hello to Doug. Hello to Doug and Chris. I lost my sheet in the transfer.
Let's put this down here
Okay.
because, no, we don't need a box now.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your patience, everyone. While we do a different, there.
Yep, that looks good.
All
Or if
right.
you open it, it's gonna be.
Oh, then
so-
we have to push it back over.
Okay, so
Okay.
there's lots of different ways to create your junk binders, your junk journals, whatever you want to call them. The first one that we're showing you, Katie, you made this one, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
Mhm.
she actually made it out of, looks like paper.
It was paper.
and
So
book
what this
rings.
was, yeah, that's all I used was some paper. This was in 2012. And this is to show that you can do a junk journal for like just an event for one day. The family and I went on the color run. The boys were very little, but you can see, and I'm going to point out more of the junk. So these were the little bands we had on our wrist that we had to use. There's little Jack because you had to wear headbands, or we chose to wear headbands. And then as you go through, I'll get to the junk.
So she's got a lot of photos
Mhm.
and then, oh, nice.
This is the numbers, our bin numbers that we wore. And you can see that they're very colorful. So this is just an event. And this is the actual, at the very end, you have a big color thing that everybody tosses. Everybody tosses.
Go ahead and just sit right
Oh,
there.
okay.
And
Gotcha.
we can switch off.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right. So the pack of color, I actually sewed this shut, and I
She
do that with
sewed.
pocket.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
with
Katie
pocket.
sewed.
I will
That is
sew
awesome, Katie.
sew it shut. And so you can just see it just has a lot of different
It's a lot of memorabilia.
yeah, memorabilia. And the way I used it, there's not a lot, but I would put it in here into the different pockets. And then all the information is here stuck in the back. So it's just one event, one day. You can do a 1-day journal.
Well, and Katie, Ruby is saying, do you just do one theme or do you do multiple things in one journal, like using different colors? Do you want to comment on that?
Oh yeah. One theme sometimes. Sometimes we're going to show you that they're everything. Some of them don't even have a theme, which we can always use that. The trip one is where I use a lot of things. I'm trying to look at the questions here. And people are saying, yeah, you share bags and so forth. Should I share that my junk?
I do keep gift bags when I
Yeah.
go shopping on a trip.
All right. Should I go share junk or should I just go on?
Do you want to, I guess, go on?
Okay. This is a theme. Actually, this was made when I turned 40.
So fun.
And it's so fun. And it is made out of 2 book covers. And Kelly made this for me. It is 2 book covers with rings. And it is full of junk. So it has the cards and pieces of paper, bingo cards that she created because it says 40. Emails. I mean, this is just full of junk. A Tim Holtz backing.
I think you guys are probably surprised that Katie hit 40 last year.
Thank you, Kelly. But lots. This is like, I think this is
It's
really
like
a good
bunch
junk
of junk
one.
that's bound by, it's ring bound.
Yeah. And the cards, and there's just other pieces that Kelly threw in there. And I also threw in, I did the pictures, but Kelly had done everything else, and good memories through here. And look at even packs of candy. Bonnie used to buy these and I would get these. And so she likes
candy
chocolate
packages.
candy
Oh my
packages.
gosh.
Yeah. So this was just memories for a birthday that I did that one. The other one was a run. So these are more like an event, and these are more, would you say photo would fall under photos or just memories too?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
a collection of cards.
Katie,
Good way to save
and
cards.
Shannon says, just like we were talking
Yeah.
earlier, when she gets ready for a trip, she gets one of those zipper bags
Yes.
you showed.
Yeah.
And she puts scissors, pens, glue stick, scissors, and a notebook, and she's ready to go
Yep.
for trip.
I think that sounds great.
You guys, we love that you're sharing this.
Yes.
Keep sharing your ideas. We want to hear all of them because
All right.
people love seeing your ideas, and everybody's got, it's not just Kelly and Katie.
No.
Everyone's got great ideas, and we all learn from each other. This I did in 2009, so we're going back a little bit here, you guys. And this I spiral bound it with a cinch, so it is made out of chipboard. It's just a chipboard cover.
I love this.
On the front and the back, but it has a lot of junk in it. It's not really a collage. We haven't really shown you collage yet, but it's got brochures from shows we went to. It's got like our room card, I guess. If you
Save
don't, I
your
did.
room
Sorry,
card.
we didn't turn in our room card. We're really
That's okay.
sorry.
I save my room cards all the time.
Sorry, Treasure Island, which doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
So any kind of brochure, it's got a piece of acrylic in it. There's me and Doug a long time ago. There's receipts in here. It's got little pages, big pages.
I like
Should I
how you
show this
did-
one?
No.
Oh, too late, too late. That was actually our waiter at a restaurant. And his name was Taco, or his waiter
Yeah, it
name is
was.
Taco. What were you saying, Katie?
I like the full page pictures.
Oh yeah, I guess that's
love
a good
that.
idea.
Yeah. I think
This
it's a
was,
great
I don't
idea.
even know what this was. This was a piece of maybe junk that I picked up somewhere. I think it was just some advertisement. So it just shows you other ideas. It's got, this was in one of the little travel magazines, this little article about this guy. We went and saw him, so I cut it out and saved it. I have tickets here because we talked about saving your tickets. We haven't really talked about what to include.
No, we
But
haven't.
we're kind of
but we
showing
will,
you.
yeah.
We are showing you. Postcards is on our list of things you
Yes.
might want to include. Oh, you guys, did anybody fall into the trap of buying those shape up shoes from Skechers?
Oh,
They're supposed to make your butt look really good. I still have them. I've saved them from 2009. Doug's shaking his head again. I will tell you that it's supposed to help you exercise and make your butt look good, but
did they work?
it did not work for
Oh.
me. I can tell you, you might want to try it, but it did not work for me. Here's another show that we went to, and this was the menu, the drink menu. So I saved that, got the ticket here for a tab. So our plan is just to show you lots of ideas now of things you can do with your junk journals.
Yeah, and it can be, we're showing a lot of memory keeping ones right now, but they can just be art if you want to just paint
Absolutely.
in it, or paint and then add some things. It's completely up
All
to
right,
you.
so that's just a little maybe 6x6. Katie, I like them when they have stuff sticking out of
oh,
them.
I love
like
that.
that. I just
and when
think
they
that's
get
kind
really
of fun.
chunky, I love the chunkiness.
So while you're watching questions, can I share Diana's?
Yes, but I do have to say, so Jack, the other day, he had some tickets from when he ran. So,
Okay.
or Jason, excuse me, Jason had the tickets, and I said, "This is great, thank you so much." And then Jack said, "Excuse me, Mom, I have a whole drawer of stuff for you."
Oh,
My
they know to save their
heart
junk.
just about exploded. Yes,
That is awesome.
Yeah,
I love
so,
it. That is really cool.
Yeah. All right, Diana's. This is a junk journal. and it's
Diana,
amazing.
I don't.
2011.
How many of you, if you've been crafting for a while, you might remember the Smash books. And I remember when Smash books came out, and this is 2011, so maybe they came out in 2010. I'm not sure, but Smash books were amazing. And this is the larger size. So put a note in there if you did a Smash book or you remember it.
I love Smash books.
Oh, I did too.
Yes.
I love them. They actually came with this pen that was glue on one
Mhm.
side and a pen on the other so you could take it with you.
Mhm.
But this is perfect. Diana brought this in. So Diana, thank you for sharing this with us.
And now I learned
Look
something.
at this. You
yeah.
open this up and it's got a thing.
This is actually done the TikTok way. The TikTok way is you do your cover just like this, or you put
Okay.
stickers and stuff all over it. But the inside, the TikTok way, is just putting stickers in it. Like they cover all the white with junk and then they put stickers in it.
And
I
that's
learned
all
that
they
that's
do?
called the TikTok way. Yeah. But this is an amazing book too.
Well,
It
this
is slap and go.
Diana has written all kinds of things in here. She's got photos. She's got a big story here. She's talking about her retirement. She's got an ad, even has an ad in here about recycling bath tissue and made a note about it. You guys, this is really special right here. This was the first day that Memory Bound had a new point of sale system, and she actually saved her receipt. And it has the receipt in here for some of her Smash things, including a date stamp. And so that is really cool. And here's a thing she wrote. She's got, here's a menu in here. And she's got a date stamp right here, Katie.
Yeah, I reuse date stamps all the time.
And you know what?
Isn't that great? Look at that.
We think we're going to remember, but we are not. Maybe
No.
you're special and you will. I don't know, but I have found that I do not remember things.
So this is like memory, and this is collaging too.
And
I
here's
think she
crafty
said.
stuff. She's showing
Yep.
how to do alcohol ink on a
Oh yeah,
a button.
And it's just, she said she just put it wherever it landed. She didn't really even think about it. That's her very first Cricut.
There's all her-
100 and gift cards. Look at that gift card, Kelly. That's from Memory Bound.
Yep.
What I have found is as we have brought these out, we have sat and looked at them and we're like, oh, remember that? Remember that?
Yes, I do.
It's so
it's been
good.
really good, Katie,
Mhm.
because it makes me really happy that I've done what I've done.
Because it is nice to go back and look at it.
And look at, she's got her Arby's cup.
Yep.
So we haven't talked about that, but
No. Oh,
And
and
here's
her
her
first Starbucks ever was November 2011 because
Oh.
our Janet bought a gift card for her and gave her the gift card, and that was the
oh my
band,
gosh.
and this was the actual cup that
This
she
is
got.
so
Isn't that
fun.
great? It's
Oh
so
my
much
word.
fun.
She's got big like stories in here. She's got photos here from the farm and her grandkids. She's got a whole, this is like a diary right here, Katie. We talked
is,
about
yeah.
a diary, but she's got
Yep,
the
a
dates
diary.
and what happened.
You can put lists in
Um,
there. Obviously, she liked her Starbucks.
I think she liked the Starbucks. Here's another story. about a tornado that happened.
Oh yeah.
Here's her grandkids.
So she has pictures
showing.
in it too,
Yeah, she's got everything.
and big
There's a
and
lot
cards.
of greeting cards.
Oh, she wrote the
So-
record high in there. She talked about the weather. If you go back one more. Record high on January 5th, 65 degrees.
You know what's
January
funny,
6th.
Katie? I have that in my book.
Do you
I
really?
have, that was 2012, and I
Oh
think
my
it
gosh, you
starts
have it
my
in
book.
yours too.
All right, so here's Diana's Smash book. It's got greeting cards. So let me just ask, have we given you a few ideas?
Yeah,
that you would
people
like.
are been talking about what they the Smash books. They've been talking about things they like to add. They said it's very important to add your handwriting. I completely agree. And life does move fast, and so you have to stop and put it in books to just keep the memories. And looking back, or when I was looking for my junk journals or junk books, should say, find myself sitting and looking at them, and then I would
know
say,
when we went
"Oh
to
my
get
gosh,
them
remember
out, I
this?"
had
Yeah.
to stop and look also.
Yeah.
So since that, we just showed that 2012
Mhm.
or 2011 and 12 of Diana's. This is one I did in 2012. And when I started it, or maybe it's my other one, but it's got the weather in here, and here it is. Well, I guess that's 2011 in January.
Oh, I like how.
Oh
you
no, I got
included
two things on
movies.
here.
Yeah.
So I did have the record temperature in here of 60 degrees,
Okay.
and that Doug was golfing. We went to a movie. There's a lot of things in here about Memory Bound. Here's Doug and I
But
spent.
that's like monthly, isn't it? Like a
Yes,
monthly one.
yep.
What you
We
did
went
each
to
month.
the
I
for
love
excitement.
that.
We went to the Bass Pro Shop.
Okay. Pamphlets.
Save
your
this.
pamphlets. Save your maps when you go on
Yes,
vacations.
we're gonna.
Save those.
We need to mention those as we go, and you'll
Yeah.
see. I use the date stamp all the time in here
Yeah.
because I will never remember. One of the trade shows that Dawn and I went to, I've got my name badge in here, and then I have a picture of us.
Those are great little
there.
things. Name badges.
And business cards. We took our staff to a bakery to make croissants, and I kept the business card.
And Diane says that she loves the idea of doing memories one day at a time, but she can't keep up. So what I do is I do the end. I collect things, and I'm going to show you that. And then I do it at the end of the month. And then I go back and just do the highlights of pictures that I want to include. I myself am also, I cannot do every day. I can't keep up with that. Excuse me, but you could do highlights or even have a separate, actually a junk journal can just be a diary or writing things down.
Absolutely, yes.
So you can have something where you just write that things down, and then that's kind of your backup or your thing to go to make your junk journal then.
And maybe if you don't have, like, we had seen Jimmy
Oh
Buffett,
my
maybe if
gosh,
you
that's
don't have the
awesome.
map, I just printed that off so I would have it.
Yes.
Here's
Mhm.
newspaper
Definitely.
articles, and you could attach them, but I just went ahead and printed off a newspaper article. And what we've been showing you so far are more like memory
Yeah.
junk
Mhm.
journals, wouldn't you say, Katie?
I would say, but and that's why we're going to, a lot of ours are memory ones, but we're going to show you different art ones.
Here's an
Different.
invitation you can put in here.
I love that. Your dog. Oh, I want to do this again.
Katie and I were talking about this. We
Yes.
had a very special promotion here at Memory Bound with passports, and gosh,
Mhm.
maybe that would be fun to do that
Oh, I think
again.
it would be so fun. And pictures looking back. There's so much neat
So
things
here's
just from the month.
cards.
So you can throw it into the junk for the month. You can throw it into one of the zipper bags. That would be great.
Can I show you this picture of my mom, everybody?
Oh my gosh.
So she helps me pick out my glasses, and we were glasses shopping.
Oh,
and
one's a
she,
circle, one's a square.
Yes.
I was
She
like, what is
really
wrong
liked
with
those, but
that?
I could not do that. I'm a little too conservative for that, but she really liked those glasses.
That's funny.
All right, so I think you get the idea. Postcards.
Wedding
Here's a
invitations.
wedding thing
Yeah.
that we went to. Here's a thank you card that we got from the wedding. This is
Mhm.
actually from Diane's daughter.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what this card is from. Oh, it's a birthday card.
That's the thing. Just
So-
put the thing. It looks like you only got through June there.
Well, I've got book 1 and book 2.
Oh,
This is
do you
book 1.
really?
Yeah.
And
This is
those,
book 1.
if you can't keep up day by day, try month by month. That might be easier.
Do you want me to show these last few and then show yours, or do you want to flip back and forth?
Why don't you go ahead and show?
Let
It's
me just
fine.
show them and then we
Yeah.
can switch off.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, this is another kind of junk journal that's, it's a vacation journal, and all it is page protectors. So you could make
Mhm.
your junk journal just with page protectors and book rings. And this has got a time card in here, And we need to get some time cards.
do
We're
need to get
we're
time
getting
cards.
we will get
I
some
love
time
it.
cards. So we just date stamped and put highlights of what we did each day. It's got a pizza
And that would
menu.
be, oh, poor Doug. But that would be great if you can't get to it every day,
Right.
just to write a highlight or two in the weather. And date stamped it. Love it.
And then I did use Post-it notes, Katie,
Yes.
for the journaling.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's just those are just
yes.
lined Post-it
Yep.
notes.
Whatever's around you.
So a
Sometimes I just
menu.
reach.
Here's brochures from what we
Mhm.
did.
Tickets.
There's a postcard. So I usually try to buy postcards.
I do too. Postcards are almost cheaper than buying the stickers that I like to get.
And you can make pockets out of them. I thought this
Mhm.
was a pocket, but it is not.
This is amazing.
But here's the pocket with our Titanic boarding passes if you've been there.
I'm sorry. What is this a vacation you guys went on?
This is a vacation
Okay.
to Branson.
Okay. Vacation, there's just
another,
so much out there. to
Another
get.
menu.
Mhm.
So if you can get menus, here's a brochure, our tickets. So any kind of things that
Oh, wow.
that you can get are just really nice to include.
And cards.
Oh yeah, business cards.
Business cards, yes. You want to get things. The
Go
thing,
shopping.
and we're going to apologize ahead of time, is that once you start this, you can't stop. Because
That
you
is so
collect
true.
so much
That is
stuff.
true. Silver Dollar City brochure. And I actually put photos on my brochures. There's a receipt there
And
that has faded out.
or that could be a journaling place where it just holds in there and you can pull it out and have that like hidden journaling too.
Exactly.
If you don't want everybody to read what you did.
All right. So there's
love
another
it.
trip. And you'll find that a lot of my junk journals are more like memories with
Mhm.
photos and trips.
Mhm.
So there's
Yeah, it's like
some
a
different
different,
things.
it's a loose, free way to scrapbook.
It is. And I
Yes.
actually took my stuff with me, Katie, and
Did
did
you
some
really?
of this while we were there. Yes.
I have always taken stuff, but this is the first time I actually did stuff. Was this year, which I will show you.
So we have shown you the spiral bound. We've showed you ring bound. This is actually a book, and some people will just take an old book and they might cut out the pages, or like
Kinda
for
you
me,
did with
I
my
left.
birthday book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I left the
Mhm.
pages in.
I love
Um,
this.
And it's really funny because the book is called The Complete Wedding Planner. I don't know how I found this.
Because
Katie.
you used it as a wedding planner.
Yes,
Oh.
this is for when our daughter was getting married. This was just a plain cover. I stamped it with she got engaged in Paris. So this is all stamped with the Eiffel Tower
How
and things, and her
romantic.
colors were purple. And
Oh my
my
gosh.
plan was to do this throughout the wedding planning. That was my plan to plan.
Is that their save the date card?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. They're so cute.
So this book already had these people in here that had read it evidently. So then I
Oh.
added it again about the wedding planning.
Isn't that neat?
And
oh my gosh.
I've got the email that our daughter sent us from Paris that they got engaged. And then we they had met actually in high school. So I have an old picture of them together. And then I have just put little hearts for my tabs. I think I glued a few pages together here, Katie, like you talked about.
Yeah, it makes them heavier.
It
Or
does.
maybe you don't want to do that many
And then I
pages.
just started out, we went to a bridal show. Of course, that's what you do when your your first daughter, only daughter gets engaged. And I just have pictures from that. And then I got a little piece of vellum, or I'm sorry, acetate.
Mhm.
And you guys, that's as far as I got. So I got it.
It's an
Katie
unfinished project.
inspired me that I need to get busy
I
and
wanna
add
go back.
some more. And I'll probably have to cut some pages out, but you can
I think
use
that's
a
great
book
idea,
like
though.
this too.
Christine shared that she's going to head to Vegas next week for my son's graduation trip and their first NASCAR race. You're going to have a
you
ton
need
of
to
stuff,
save
Christina.
it.
Save it and put it in a bag or a bucket, whatever you have to do. But you will have so much stuff.
So
from
Katie, I
Vegas.
have two more to show,
Yeah,
two more
absolutely.
ideas, and then we'll move on to yours, and then we'll show. We have something to help you guys get started. If you're
Yes.
not sure where to start,
It sounds
Katie
like
and I
people are
have
getting
help.
some ideas. Let us know if you feel as if you're getting some ideas or this is inspiring for you. Or if you have any questions, let us know.
So this was I did this in 2010, and when I started this one, Katie, I thought, oh, Doug and I, we're so boring that,
You are not boring.
what would we ever put in an album? Because, we're, it's just the two of us.
You got to
We
talk
don't have
about
kids
the
at home.
binding because it's so
This one, I
creative.
didn't know how to bind it, and it's very thick. So I got these
They're the
cables,
cables,
like for the Tim Holtz cables, because I didn't know what to do. And then I just have tabs in here with the different months. And this was a record snowfall, so I put that in here.
But did you stamp the? Oh, they're stickers.
Those are stickers.
Okay.
And these, the tabs I printed on my computer.
Oh my gosh.
So we
I
save
love
like our
this.
tickets.
And so this is all about you and Doug
Yes.
for the year.
Yes. And
Oh.
well, it's about my life, I guess.
Oh,
but Doug's in there. There's
Tim.
Tim Holtz. That Dawn and I met Tim many times and took many classes with Tim. And it's got pockets in it, just for going out to dinner and doing different things. We have our bus trip in here. Doug and I went to Mexico. Even just going
I
to
like-
see a movie. I
Yeah,
loved
put the movie
remembering.
stuff in.
I mean,
Mhm.
I know we saw Avatar, but
Mhm.
I love
like
seeing
when you
that.
see it. Doesn't it seem like, oh
Oh,
my gosh,
Katie,
that was
here's
so
your
long ago.
birthday.
Oh my
Happy
gosh.
birthday.
What was it? Did it say where the place was? Remember everybody?
Barclays. It's not there anymore.
Oh, no. We were trying to think of that yesterday. See, you should write those things down.
Here's, we went on a little girls trip one day and I just saved the brochures.
Brochures.
Even if I don't have a photo from it,
Yeah.
I still wrote about it, of what we did.
Oh, yeah, you definitely just put
So you
the
don't have to
brochure
have
in
a photo. And then you guys, Doug got a new lawnmower. So,
could have
that
saved-
was pretty
maybe you could have
exciting.
saved those yellow tags that are on the lawnmower.
I know I should have if I had only had
I
known.
know.
So it's got
Oh.
pockets.
Elvis? I mean,
Who is? Elton John.
yes, thank you.
It begins with an E.
Yeah, thank you.
This was actually
look
an
at that.
invitation from EK Success to go to one of their events, and I put it in here. I got tickets. So here I've got a name badge. We had a whole. Do you remember Shabby Chic National Scrapbook Week?
Yes, I do.
That was
yes,
really
I
fun.
do.
We did a lot with that. I've got cards in here, more menus. So just to give you an idea of, here's a little thank you card from somebody. And it's from our nephew. So just different things like that I saved. And I love going back and looking at them.
And then through it, though, I see that you used like the.
Oh, yeah. I used a lot of scrapbooking paper,
Mhm.
rub-ons, stickers. Here's some dimensional
were
flowers.
Popular, yeah.
So I used my scrapbook stash, not just
Yeah.
junk. Like here's some paper this was the Mamarazzi. Some of you might remember the Mamarazzi collection.
It was a photography, kind of like the photographer now.
Yes.
Oh, look
So-
at those. Oh my gosh.
That was, they had a big party for us in the summer. Our families did for our anniversary.
Oh,
So they had
my
trivia. I just
word.
saved it all and put
That's
they had
great.
some
Look at
pictures
you
of us
guys.
on our honeymoon. That was our honeymoon.
So
but-
young.
So they had those pictures. So I just saved them. Here's a newspaper article. And I've got
The Iowa State Fair.
the Iowa State Fair. That's a brochure
lots
from
and
there.
Lots of junk out there.
So here's another
stuff,
thank you
good
card
job.
from somebody. So this just gives you an idea of things that I did that year. And I love looking back at it. I had a party and the theme was mail.
Was it
Postage.
really?
So this was the scorecard. So I
Oh.
saved that. So it just, we had a new great nephew born and saved his stuff.
Oh, your Halloween stuff.
So anyway, there's just, there's a party invitation for Memory Bound's holiday party. And that's my 2010. And I've got one more to show you. And then we got some great things for Katie to show you. And Katie, you're going to love this one.
This is one of my favorite.
This is
one of my favorite.
This is just chipboard and it's covered with scrapbooking paper. And I've got my airplane ticket. Do you remember when you had airplane tickets like this, you guys? So it's kind of nice. It's got the date and I can't believe I was sitting in row 4 or 4A, I guess, because we never sit that close. And I added gems because you guys know I love gems. It's got ribbon in it. We talked about adding fabric. There's my hotel room card, my name tag, the map, the schedule.
It was so fun. And
It was really
yesterday
fun.
I sat and looked through this and the memories. Oh my gosh.
I
I was
know.
laughing.
And some of the stuff maybe you don't even care about, but it acts as a page for you.
I like
And-
how it goes a different way. All of yours are different sizes.
I guess they are.
They are, yeah.
There's some tickets, and we talked about including tickets, business cards, brochures. I've got some things I wrote, and there's my.
Is that your plane ticket?
Yes, it is. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
They're
No,
not
that's
like
good.
that
They're
anymore.
not like
There's
that
my luggage
anymore.
claim.
I saved those.
All
Leave it
right.
on your
So,
trips.
and then I just summarized some of the memories. So we combined. Oh, and there's my date stamp. I stamped every single day.
That's a good idea of all the days that we were there.
All right, Katie, I'm getting a little wore out now. So we want to show you some of Katie's ideas, and I hope you're really enjoying this.
We're on power save mode. So I don't know if we need to plug in.
I think we need to have done some plug.
Okay.
We can do it.
All right, so I'm going to show you those are samples of how you can just basically make your own. But I've also used albums to do junk binders in. This is the Simple Stories album, and we carry these in all sorts of different colors. I am notorious for never doing a cover, and I always do my covers last, and I need to do this. But I just wanted to show you, this was a trip that we took with the boys, but I just want to show you how I did it. And Kelly's were loose and just into the binder. And this one is actually, I use page protectors. So these are
That's a
our
great idea, Katie. I love using page protectors.
Thanks. This is our plane ticket and the boys. So I just adhere those. I used washi tape to keep those in there. And then this is a map.
Washi tape's good.
Yeah, and stickers. I use sticker letters a lot. And this is just a postcard map of where we stayed. And there's my card.
Oh,
My hotel card.
There you go.
I do lots and lots of postcards. So there's a postcard here and then a postcard on the back. You get a map. Any maps, I always put them in, but mark where we were at. This is where we had to put in our dashboard in our car so we could park at the car.
Saved all your memorabilia, Katie. That is
Yes,
wonderful.
I saved all sorts of memorabilia and a lot of what Kelly saved. This was a wedding we went to, so there. And another postcard, but I've put it into the pockets now. These didn't fit in the pockets. And so this pocket page isn't a 4x6 one. So I must have been out because I just adhered it on the outside. But that's another postcard. But I also saved the napkins from the weddings. And then you can see,
Napkins are a
Yeah.
great idea. I don't even think that's on our list, Katie.
we should add that. And so this one I did put it in there and then sewed it shut. And there's a map of where the wedding was. And you had to have a pass to get to the wedding. And this is one of Sam and Jack's. This is a little story, Sam and Jack's favorite pictures because they thought they looked so cool.
With sunglasses.
With their sunglasses. But it was very hot that day and the wedding was outside. And you can see, we looked over and Jack had actually rolled his pants up all the way so they looked like shorts and had undid his tie and his shirt. So when we left the wedding, you turned around and Jack had made himself some of his own shorts.
He got comfortable.
He got comfortable. He goes, well, I was hot. And I'm like, okay. But yes, that is, so that, the memory of when Jack did that. He's his own kid. And the invite again. So those types of things. We always go mini golfing. So I saved the mini golf.
Oh, the scorecard.
The scorecards
that's
for mini
another thing
golfs.
we need to add.
Another napkin from a restaurant where we had dinner, but I do sew it because I didn't want to didn't want to punch it. Obviously, a brochure, the children's menu. If you get children's menus, that are always separate, and I always would take them. Don't put your plate on that, Jack.
Yeah, don't. Sorry, you can't color.
Yeah,
on that
no.
placemat.
We go to the local ice cream store, and they had a little thing of all their ice cream, so I saved that. Let's see if there's really any other different type things. Postcards galore.
Yeah, those are always good.
Children's menu again.
I never thought about the children's menu
Yep.
either, Katie. I like that idea.
Lots of menus. This was such a fun trip. And then if I have just extra things, I have a little pocket. This we used to carry these pockets, and we just put all the extra stuff in it that I didn't use. And one of them is coasters.
Oh, yeah.
So save your coasters, even if it isn't about the place. I would save the coaster. And so then they also had high tide, low tide, and stickers. Oh my gosh. Now I find when we go on trips, they have places and things and areas that you can get stickers. So I have tons and tons of stickers that you can get when you're in someplace new. So look for the stickers.
So we've shown you spiral bound, ring bound books,
Mm-hmm.
the smash
Make
book,
your own.
and now we've shown you how to use the snap binder.
But never fear, if you are a traditional scrapbooker and you're not quite sure how you can get that, I will show you, and I'm gonna have to pull this up a little, I believe.
Yeah, you are.
All right. So this is again 12 by 12 scrapbooking with paper or
So you can do
pocket
your
pages.
junk binder in a 12 by 12.
Yeah. So, and I'm just going to go through this just real quick, but these are postcards, and I always use different size pocket pages. I like the look of it, but postcards of where we had gone. And then when in Boston, we went the Freedom Trail. So I kept the Freedom Trail pamphlet or guide, I should say. And then this is a map of the Freedom Trail. So I saved my map. And then this was a big postcard.
Oh, round.
So, and then I
Cool.
highlighted where we had gone. I don't know if you can see that because and then I put that inside of there. And then I printed off the stories behind the cemetery.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so you can add stuff that isn't necessarily that you picked up, but I wanted to remember the stories. And again, this was a handout of a place in Boston, which I added. And then we did go to a restaurant. There was a huge story behind this restaurant. And so it's the Union Oyster House. So this was a postcard you could get there. Took a picture of my menu, and then I thought, well, why don't I just take my
Why
menu?
don't I just take my menu right with me?
And then another pamphlet out there. So, and there's other items that I've added, but
So
some
you
of
just
them
put
are
that right. I mean, that's
Yep.
just there on the rings.
in the
You
12
just
by
punch
12.
holes.
Yep. So there is some 12 by 12. Again, we always go miniature golfing, so we have that. This is kind of funny. We rented a Jeep, and Sam is very tall, and his head stuck out the top of the Jeep.
Oh my
Poor
God.
kid. Yeah. But anyway, so you can do it even in your traditional
I like that. That you
12
can
by 12.
put your junk in your traditional album.
Yes.
So I think that's a great idea.
All right. Have people getting ideas
I
or
hope
thinking
you're
that
getting
they
a lot. We're getting a lot of comments. We're getting a lot of hearts and thumbs up and things.
That one. Yeah. Sure. All right. So some of you have asked about saving junk starting now. And so this is a little container, a little 12 by 12 container I have. And so I just wanted to show you things that I might use. And I just threw them in here. I didn't even think about it. I just threw them in here. So we went and saw, if you ever go for a Broadway play, I've also seen people scrapbook their pictures inside
I think you
that.
could. Oh my gosh, that
Mhm.
would make an amazing junk binder.
Yeah.
Just using that because
Yep.
there's a lot of stuff in there that you might cover
Right.
up 'cause you don't care.
Absolutely.
And Katie, do you remember one of our customers, Lori, was actually using a calendar?
Oh yeah.
And she
Yes.
folded some of the pages
Mhm.
to make pockets.
And you could do that.
And just lots of really cool
Yeah.
ideas.
So
I
that
wanna
was
get
fun.
a brochure and do that.
Well, you have to go to a show first. Have Doug take you to a show.
That's probably not going to happen.
Okay. Well, and then the Lego stuff. I did share with you that the boys had gotten Legos, and I've saved the boxes. And these are some pieces that we've gotten, and I thought I could use those. I've been crocheting in the winter. I crochet, and they have these new wobbles that you can create. And so I saved the package that it came in, and I saved this. And then there's all sorts of little pieces that are in here. So I've also saved those.
So Katie, I think that would be cool to put those in a book and then pictures of what you made.
Of my wobble guy?
Yes, I think that would be really fun.
Yes. Sometimes you will go to a store and they stamp the bag.
Why are we not doing that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, we might be starting doing that. But I save the bags, and then I add pictures or use it as a page. I've saved the Jimmy John's wrapper in it didn't have it didn't have any sandwich on this part. So
Okay.
yes.
You never know when you might need a Jimmy
Right.
John's wrapper.
I saved gas receipts so then I can remember how much I spent on gas.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
I got flowers from Jason, and all these little pieces came. So I'm going to put those with the flower picture. This is an envelope from Maggie, handmade by Maggie, and I could put that just in a junk journal.
Yeah,
just
that's
add
good.
it. Postcards. Oh gosh, the coffee things. These are pages in books or magazines that I like, and so you can use these too. This is Home is Where the Record Player's At, and then I just like the pictures on some of these. And I have to.
Katie, those are
Aren't
all,
those fun?
looking at those, they're all you.
They're so fun. And then this is hilarious. I thought I could use this as a cover. A little crafting, it says.
Oh,
Isn't that hilarious?
That is really good.
So I thought that was kind of fun. So that's how I do just daily. Like right now, I just throw it in something. You can throw it in a zipper
So
bag.
that's your daily stuff.
Yep, I just toss it in
Susan
there.
said she's going to do this for her Japan trip.
Oh,
And
gosh,
Katie,
they're
I want
lovely.
to share
Mhm.
what Jean says. When they're going on a trip, they write on the back of postcard the details, and they send it back. They mail it home.
Oh, like for the
So they
day.
can remember what they did. Yes,
Isn't that a
I
great
love that
idea? Oh my gosh.
Thanks everyone for all the sharing. I like how you open that up and the thing on the top says waste.
It
Right?
should say junk, right? That's a story, isn't it, Kelly?
So is this a bag of stuff?
All right,
that
so
you
this
had?
is the stuff. Some of the stuff I
my
brought
gosh.
back from our trip, and we went to Martha's Vineyard. It's one of our favorite places, but I thought this was all in a zip bag, and I took it out and put it in a different bag just so I can use my other bags for stuff. Sometimes I do have bags or junk in my bags, and I've labeled them the trip. So like
I have
Utah
my
or
trip
Colorado.
separated
Yeah.
also.
And so they're in the bags in that house, in the closet. But things that I have saved, and you're going to see it again, like postcards, but you can save, they have stickers. And so I always try to get stickers, and the boys have gotten stickers now too. They'll say, oh, this will be good for your scrapbooking, Mom. Martha's Madness.
It's nice they're looking for stuff. For
I
you,
know,
Katie. I
I've got
love
them
that.
well trained. Mad Martha's is an ice cream shop. So when you go places, the actual place that you are at might have some stickers too. And if they don't, that's okay. This is Kelly would like that. This is off of the clothes.
Oh yes,
So,
I do have a lot. I should have brought my clothes tag collection.
This is Jack got this. He found this little cute little place on Martha's Vineyard called the Green Room. So he said I needed to get stickers. These are receipts. What's this a receipt for? Oh, the airport. This is our level where we parked in the Des Moines airport. So you might want to save that.
You never know what you might need. Well, they
Yep.
make good embellishments when you start to put things together. Just a little piece here and there.
And keep your bags. I cut out the bags, and you can put those in your junk journal, or you could use this as actually your book. Get these big pamphlets, and as you can see, I cut out places here to put in my book, which I will show you. Tissue paper from stores. This was a little letter that we've got. This was actually on the wine box, and I tore it off. This was actually the beer
Katie,
box.
You are like really
This I
at
would-
it. You
yeah.
are really saving your junk.
Martha's Vineyard is where they filmed Jaws, and so this is actually we got this pack of beer only because it had Jaws on it, because Jaws is Jason's
That's why you
favorite
bought the
movie.
beer.
Yep. Where we were lucky enough to be holding 12 genuine limited edition cans, but it's okay. We got the packaging. Save your luggage tags, like you can rip them off.
Oh yes,
The ones they put on your suitcases. This just shows how I've been junking with this. Oh, this has stuff in it. Oh my goodness.
Katie found some extra.
Well,
things.
I don't know what's in here.
And someone earlier did mention to save. You go to boutiques, and a lot of times they do have really cute bags.
Oh, this looks. Oh, it's just a little bus thing. Just a brochure. So brochure. Tags, paper tag or tags from the clothes. This is where we went, and these are called, I can't think, business cards. The boys had to go to the Y because Jack was in training. So this is the little Y pass they had for the week. All these fun little things.
You have a lot of that's all from one trip.
Yep. Oh, I
Can't
saved
wait to see how you put it
everything.
together, Katie.
And maps. Save your maps. I'm going to show you how I use my maps. But I'll pick up 2 or 3 of these because also this one has around the edges all different places, and so I would cut them out if we went there. And then this is a guide to things you can do, and I cut out pictures,
that you did and stuff, yeah.
and words. And this is from the airplane. So what I did, and then I knew I wasn't going to be able to do this all there while I was at Martha's Vineyard. So what I did was I took a book with me, a traveler's notebook. And I also took, and I think we'll talk more about this.
Yeah,
I will share how I took my
that's a whole
stamps and
morning
my
there,
inks.
actually.
Yeah. But let me show you just real quick. These are pieces that are out of my junk, and I just glued them down. So I did take that with me. This is pages out of the tourist book. Day 2 is when we went to Edgartown, and so that was on the map, and I cut that piece out. Business cards where we ate. That was a picture from one of the brochures. There's a Mad Martha sticker because we had ice cream every day.
That's the
There
way
we
to do
go.
it. That's the way to do it, Katie.
This is the mini golf
Oh,
cart.
your miniature golf.
Yep,
Okay,
and it's
couldn't
just
see.
in there with
I like
tape.
how you made it a flap.
Yeah. One thing is that you can get others involved. Jack loves to draw, and so he would draw the little pictures for me. Stickers, so you can
That's
see.
so cute.
And then sometimes I did draw in it too, so you could do that. But
Well,
we'll go into more
then you
depth
have all
about
your
that.
info on that when you go
Yes.
to make your album.
And if I never make my album, I still
You
have
still
the
have-
memories.
you still have
yes,
it.
I
Oh my
still have
gosh.
it. So now I know that could be very overwhelming with
We've shown a
everything.
lot of stuff today.
So now we're going to go back to be. That.
Okay, so what Katie and I have done, we got a little bit of glare happening there.
Yeah, here I'll
There we
move
go.
so you
there
can
it's
come
not
over.
as glary.
I got junk flying on the floor.
We got junk everywhere.
All right.
So what we've done is we've shown you so many different ways we've shown you a lot of our junk journals and the things that we've done in the past. And a lot of ours have been memory ones. And we mentioned earlier, Katie, that they don't have to be photos and things. They can be just about anything. But we have a junk start kit for you. If you want to start doing some junky things, but maybe you don't know where to start. We mentioned earlier you need a binder or something to put it in. You need your junk. You need some adhesive. We showed you all the basics. We've gone through a lot of information today.
It's been a long one. Thanks for hanging in with us.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I want to show them what
Probably a
comes
little
in here.
overload is happening, and that's
Maybe.
okay. We will break it down.
I don't even
into
know how to open
sections.
this. So anyhow, thank you, it's in the front. So what we did was we put together a kit, and it's called the Junk Start. Get it, everybody? Junk Start. So I really
get it.
like that. Katie gets it. She gets
get
it. Let's show what you get in here, Katie.
So these are available for how much?
It's right under your hand.
Oh, sorry,
$18.99.
$18.99. So you can get this, and we are going to start with this with you.
And we've
and
got
show
a
you
couple.
how.
We have worked on these. So, gosh, I don't know where to start. So we've got a lot of junk in here for you. We have. Well, I think we should start with this because we've got the 5x7 little book. Thank you.
We've been
A little
talking for a long
journal.
time.
A little journal, and
journal.
it's got the sewn spine. It's really nice. It's a great way to start.
And
It's
everybody
not,
gets that.
It's
in the
not
thing.
overwhelming. It's just
No.
a smaller
Start.
surface, book, whatever.
Sometimes smaller is
It
more
is.
easy to handle.
And then we have a sheet of quotes.
Some of Kelly's favorites.
These are my favorite quotes that we put out, I don't know, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And so we have a sheet of these. If you want to use these, you can. They're optional.
But maybe you have your own quotes that you want to add.
You
too.
might. And then you get 2 dictionary pages. So you're going to get a couple dictionary pages. You're going to get a memory bound stationery page.
That's kind of just a sample of what you can save.
And we're getting this, I really love, Katie. You're getting a guest check, a real, genuine restaurant guest check. Says thank you on the back.
I love that.
You're going to get a tag, a white cardstock tag. You're going to get this little envelope, this little note card craft envelope. People are probably thinking, what the heck am I going to do with this stuff?
Just wait.
You're going to get some of the Tim Holtz cello tape, which might be hard to see in the air, but it's those stickers that look like old-fashioned Scotch tape.
I love those.
I love them too. You're going to get it. Speaking of tape, you're going to get a roll of washi tape. The colors vary a little bit, but it's the Color Vibe washi tape. And then tickets. Oh man, we've shown you a lot of tickets that we saved. So you're going to get real tickets that you might get if you go to the circus or movie or something. And sometimes it's a circus here. And then you're going to get some of the tickets from our friends at 49 and Market. And you're going to get 3 different styles of their tickets. And then you're going to get this sheet of American Crafts paper, which I love this. And you can cut this up, you can fold it. And then what we did was we included this sheet printed on cardstock where you can cut out items and use them in your little book. And Katie and I have both got a start on our little journals, so we're going to show you those.
Well, I'm going to show mine
You wanna
first
show yours?
because
You show yours.
is.
You show yours. We
Yeah,
made it.
should we push
Now
the
this
camera
is
down?
no, yeah. Now this is a junk start.
Yes,
So
this is a start. So this is I started with this and then with things that are in the kit. So, and I added a picture to mine.
So you would add add photos. You can add your scrapbook supplies. You
All
can
right.
add all kinds of things. Katie, I absolutely love this.
So this is my first page, and I use the guest check back here. And then I have the paper that we got.
Oh yeah, you cut it apart.
I did that. And then these are just parts of the guest check. And then I printed off where we had eaten or had some coffee, and then printed off this definition of coffee. And that's actually a Scooters from a scooter sticker that
Oh
I
my
saved.
gosh.
And those are the actual tickets. And they don't, I mean, they have nothing to do with the page, but I like that.
They're good
And then
accents.
this is the order, the Nutty Irishman sticker. So I pulled it off the cup right there.
Very cool.
All right.
I love these, Katie.
This is not finished, but this is a start. And this is, I love to read. I love to go to bookstores. This is the dictionary page I used.
I love that you use it as a whole background.
The whole background. This is a picture of the latest book I've read. This is why can't I remember that word? Business cards.
I'll help you.
Okay, thank you. A bookmark that they had available there. My receipt. So, and then this is paper. This is another paper that we have in your kit. I should say not everyone's getting the same same pieces.
These papers are going to
They
vary just
yeah.
a little bit,
But
but
they're basically
they're all
the same.
3x4 and they're all like grid or lined or something like that.
So then this was from our Galentine party.
Love it.
And what I did is we got a bag. So this background is the bag. We got some gifts in there.
That's a
Chris
good
made
idea.
us
I didn't save that.
a gift that she gave us, and it was a K and be happy. So that's the heart, and this was on the little gift that Chris gave us. There's memory bound page. This is the rest of my guest check.
Oh, you cut yours up. Good idea.
Because on this one, well, it doesn't matter. Anyways, and then we got conversation heart. So this is the box. Well, I should say I got conversation heart.
Katie got, yeah.
So I have the conversation heart box here. I just cut that down, and then these are the different flavors. And then there's a picture of us.
I didn't know they had flavors, Katie. I thought they were all the same flavor.
Oh no. And then I found out that Kim doesn't like, I believe it was the yellow or white ones, and so she gives me her yellow and white ones now.
What are friends for?
I know. And this one cracks me up because we're all laughing. And it just says, these are stickers then from the store. Be my Valentine and a punch from the store. So then I save those things and put them in there. And it's still just a work in progress.
you're
I
still
used a lot
working
of
on
it.
it. Yes.
Absolutely. Because I want to add journaling and some things like that. This was a stencil, it's a coffee stencil.
Oh, yes, the Tim Holtz stencil. I love that.
So I use that, and this would be an oxide that I use, probably vintage photo oxide. Yep. So that's how I got to that page. And now
they're very fun. They're very fun, Katie.
I would say mine was more photo based. And now this is Kelly's. Wow, it is amazing.
Mine is more based on, I don't know, maybe it's a collection or something. But I took the Junk Start kit, got the journal. I think I used just about everything in the kit. Maybe not quite. Mine is filled with quotes. So I just have a quote each day. So what I did was I used this a lot here. And you can see in the front, I put my journal. We made this so you have something to put on the front if you want. So we did put that on there. And I even cut out like some of the directions here where it says anything goes. I used the barcode. So I would say don't throw it away. You never know when you might want to. I probably should have cut out junk journaling. And I also used a stencil. And you can see that cello tape that we showed you a little bit ago, and the tickets. And then on my desk was the flower shop from the demo I did the week before. So you're going to see a lot of things in here from the flower shop. And I just took each quote and I cut it out or tore it, and I just added some different things. And I didn't think about using the dictionary paper as a background. I really like that Katie did that.
I think that's like what it inspires
So you have different
ways to use it. Absolutely.
So then I used
this.
another little piece of it. I got out a flower punch and just put a punch on here. this happy is one of the words that you get on that cover sheet. You get 3 little rows of words. And then again, I took the quote, I used the ledger stamp from Tim Holtz, and that's what I stamped down here in the corner. So get your stamps out. I use the circle stencil from Tim Holtz, and you'll see that on the front here also. And there's my guest check.
And what I like, Kelly, is a guest check doesn't have anything to do with that page, but
No.
it's such a great background.
It's just fun.
Yeah, and that's what it is, because there are no rules.
And then I just had some washi tape at home,
Mhm.
so I just added some extra washi tape I had.
I like your
This-
tickets.
This frame was here and it says my first junk journal, and I felt, well, it's not really my first junk journal. So I cut out one of the quotes to fit into the frame, and this is one of my favorite things ever. I do believe it's the people who make the party,
Mm-hmm.
and all of you viewers make our party
Mhm.
here, don't they, Katie?
Yes, they do. But you have to say where you got that.
Oh, this is actually the
The
barcode off
barcode.
of the package here.
You're so clever.
Package. And then junking fun on the tab, that's on from the package. So, you
Love
know,
the
you can just
tabs.
cut out some words and then, ooh, I have a blank page.
Uh-oh,
Maybe we need to
maybe-
work on
I
that
think
tomorrow.
so.
And then here, this is just floral ephemera. And then here's one use of washi tape here. But they also make good, washi tape is really good for your flaps.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Look
And
at all
then this
that.
is also from this sheet here where it says create, and you've got some little, they kind of remind me of coffee hearts.
They do. They do.
And just stuck another little ticket there. I had this paper. This is from Flower Shop from Simple Stories, and use that. And there's that tag that you get in your package. And I love jute twine, so I added
Mhm.
that in here and there. And then let's see, I've got one more page. So I would
Oh
call
my
this kind of
gosh.
collagey,
Yeah.
wouldn't you,
Yeah, I
Katie?
would. Yeah, I would definitely say that's collagey. Yeah.
So it
Lots
really
of different things.
it doesn't really
Mhm.
have memories for me. It's just mainly things that I like.
Mhm.
And then this was Katie's paper from the Simple
I love
Stories
that
Flower Shop.
paper. Oh my
I
gosh.
can't remember the name of it. I feel like it
can't
begins
either.
with a C. And I just cut apart the Polaroids like
I
Katie had
love that
talked about.
paper.
And then I just got some stickers
Yeah.
and just added, you know, get your stash, or if you like, maybe you're doing one for some basketball things, grab yourself some basketball paper and stickers and run with it.
Yeah. There's been some really great comments.
Oh, let's hear them. We love
Um,
comments.
First of all, Heidi, yes, we do still have the everyday junk. Maybe Janet can link that for us, or maybe she already has. And it is a really good way, Barbara mentioned, to oops. And oh, what a great way to use all those extras from the kits.
Yes,
Anna,
that's a good idea.
It is.
You could have
That
a
is
binder
such
that,
a
and
good
that's all it
idea.
is your
Yes.
your extras.
Mm-hmm. And then Teresa said, you know, maybe we're not all going to use it for a trip or someplace we went to, but you could do it as favorites, such as your favorite month or things from the month, or your favorite coffee, or your favorite
Absolutely.
thing that happened today, or your glimmers. You can make a list of glimmers.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked about, and that's one of the things that we hope to hit, and we're going to call them like little breakout mini sessions that are demos that we will show you
Yes.
how to use it in different manners, which will get Kelly and I out of our box
This
too.
is an introduction. We've got lots of techniques coming up
Yes.
with this. Katie's got a really cool one coming up where she's picking 3 colors
Oh
and
yeah.
going to do kind of an art journal.
Yep, and you'll hear about that ahead of time.
That'll
yes,
be
I'm going
coming.
out of my box because
You
I am.
are.
It is very, very much so.
She's
yeah.
going out of her box.
And I can't remember, but somebody has a whole collection of bookmarks. So wouldn't that be cool?
Oh
to put
my
the
gosh,
bookmarks
that
in
would be
there?
amazing. I'm going to
Yes.
move this, Katie,
All right.
so we can see you.
Hello.
Although I can't see anything on here.
Oh,
so
that's
we'll-
right. You have to look on
It's
there.
not looking. It's not showing
That's
on
what.
here.
Yeah, Doug's. So you have to watch there.
Okay. But anyway, so we
so-
got a whole lot of ideas. I hope that our goal today was just to kind of get your creative juices starting
Yes.
and get you thinking about
I
what you
forgot,
could
this
do.
is a whole nother bag of junk.
There's another whole bag of junk.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So, like we said, it doesn't necessarily, and I like that Teresa reminded us of that. It doesn't have to be a list. Excuse me. It doesn't have to be a vacation. It can be an event. It can be
And
through the year.
it can be nothing also.
Yeah,
It can just
exactly.
be
And I think I'm
art.
going to have to work on doing the nothing part too. So, but anyways, I know it was a long video. I know it was probably very overwhelming. We understand that, but now we've showed the big, huge umbrella of it. And hopefully you'll figure out kind of what journal you want to use, or if you want to do the junk start, because we are going to do a few demos of that.
Yeah, the junk start's available.
Mhm.
It's $18.99.
I just have this piece.
we
We've
ha-
taken it out.
We have a pile
Yeah.
here of the stuff that you get with it.
Yes.
And we wanted to do that because some people don't know where to start.
Right.
And
right.
so we hope that that will help you.
Yeah, and just join us. And the big thing, there is no right or wrong. So you can do whatever you want or however you want. And we're going to show samples and so forth. I think I've said that 12 times.
Well, okay,
But-
make it 13.
Okay,
We're going
no,
to show
because that's
samples.
unlucky. Oh, now we'll show
Oh,
more
okay, we got to say it again
samples.
because Katie said 13 is unlucky. Oh my gosh.
All right, so hopefully this has inspired you. That's what it was about today. And if you have any questions or think of ideas, we always love to hear them. So tomorrow, Kelly, is Friday. We have tons of freight coming in this week.
You guys,
Or
40,
today,
49
49
in Market.
in
We have a
Market.
lot that's come in,
Yeah.
and 49 in Market is coming in. The 2 new collections are coming in today, so get ready for that.
Yes.
So we'll be showing that tomorrow, and then I'm thinking we might take care of that empty page in there. I missed a page,
Yeah.
so we might just have to do something
a
with
quick
that
little
tomorrow.
one.
Yeah,
You know,
maybe
and
a
it could
collage.
show you how quick you can do it. Also, one little piece of advice I've heard is set a timer for 30 minutes, and that's all you're going to do is to figure out or junk or paint or whatever you're going to do. There's 101 ways that you can do this. And
There's
the thing
so many
is,
tips.
is to have fun with it and get out of your box maybe. So again, probably overwhelming, but we've got the whole umbrella, and now we're going to break it down in pieces for you.
So
And
today,
thank you.
today we showed you the different journals. If you
Mhm.
want to get a journal to
Yep.
start with, we showed you samples. We showed you the junk start. We talked about what to include
Tools.
in your basic tools that you
Yep.
need, what you might want to include. Gosh, we did cover a lot.
We did cover a lot.
The
Yep.
different types, and a lot of it, Katie, is just getting your stuff. Sorry, it's just getting your stuff out and get it all out,
Yeah.
spread it around you, and go to town, and
Yeah.
don't even think about it.
Right. One, I know Jennifer is going to be going on a Disney trip, and she is so excited to get the junk stuff, and she's going to do it too. So that's
All
exciting.
right.
Using stickers, use whatever is the
All
point.
right.
Yep.
Well, thanks
Yeah,
everyone
thank
for
you so
joining us
much.
today
Yep.
and sticking with us. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we broke a record
I don't know,
today or
but we
not.
might have like
we gotta go
15
right
seconds,
away
all
because
right?
we
So,
don't want
all
to
right.
break Diane's record.
Thank
Have
you.
a wonderful